Oops, I went to the wrong place for a sec. Hello, hello, Amiya, everybody. This is your Dream Weaving Spider Mama, Amiya Aranha. Ronaldo! Happy birthday! It's time to party with Ami. It's my birthday today, so let's all buckles have some fun today. Oh, it's gonna be fun, I hope. We're gonna have some fun because we're together, you know. There's that. Happy birthday, Ronaldo! Thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. Again, that's crazy that you're giving me a gift on your birthday. On your birthday, thank you so much. And yeah, let's have fun today. Say happy birthday to Ronaldo, guys. The BGM is spooky. Yeah, the outfit. Okay, I want to find like a better fitting outfit. This is like the kitty cat. That was not even kitty cat related. I just paired it with cat ears, but I just couldn't find anything any more appropriate. This is like seriously the best thing I could find. BGM is a little loud. I just turned it down, so hopefully that's a little better. It was loud. Selfie is extra bouncy today. I don't remember it being this extra last time. It's the same. I didn't change anything, nor do I have the capability of changing anything. You weren't a real kitty cat. I mean, but this outfit's not a kitty cat outfit. I just, added cat ears. Anything kitty related is when you're a cat. That's fair. That's fair. Do I have a blaster lying around? That's a great cut. That would be a great addition, huh? The only problem is I can't when I'm wearing these kind of outfits, I can't really use many other items with it because they won't be pinned to my arms or whatever. So I can't exactly do it, but I do have a blaster, not Star Wars related blaster, but you do look powerful in that anyway. I am, because I am powerful. It's because I am. Although I did get a bunch of assets yesterday, which included the lightsaber and stuff. So I'm maybe there's something in there. Let me look. Because last time it was a picture on Twitter. I might have used this outfit on stream. I don't remember, but yeah. You holding it with the Force. Are there cat people in Star Wars? I'm sure there's something at least cat-esque. If not in the actual Star Wars universe, then the extended Star Wars universe. I feel like there would be, right? Anyway, you guys, this music, by the way, is from Star Wars Outlaws, which is apparently a game. I don't remember. Oh, yeah, Juhani. Yeah. In KOTOR. Yeah, she's like a cat lady. I'm pretty sure you used this outfit on stream before. You've used it before. Okay, but I think I have, but I'm just saying I haven't changed anything. I can't. I don't have the ability. Let's see, I definitely have lightsabers, but I don't know if I got much else. I wonder where I put my Yoda ears though. Where those ended up. Anyway, you guys, hello. I will say hi to you all. Sorry, no opening crawl today again. I kind of got extremely I didn't get sidetracked, but I was just things took more time to prepare than I thought they would, so I forgot. But it's cool. We got a nice cool setup for today. It's not my song. It's from Outlaws. No, it's my theme song. So yeah, the TTRPGs always take a little longer to set up than I expect. Oh, my cover! Yeah, guys, go check out my cover. You said I am silly. Thank you. Go check out my cover of Tokyo Korte from Saint Tail, which I released last night. Oh, my alerts aren't showing. Hold on. Let me get those up top. Let me get those up above. There we go. Thank Thank you so much, Synapse, for the donation. Hi, Ami. Hi, Synapse. It's a very nice cover. I love it. It was beautiful. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Yeah, I worked really hard on the video. I'm specifically proud of like the video for some reason. Blaster. God, I hate my downloads folder. It's the worst thing ever. Star Wars canonically has egg-laying monkeys. Kyle even fought one of them in Jedi Knight 1. Of course it does. Because the universe canonically has egg-laying monkeys. I almost said egg-laying donkeys. Oh wait, here it is. I found the stuff, eh? Yoda ear left. Yoda ear right. Why is it in order? Vader helmet. Yeah, I don't think I have anything cool to use. Unless you guys want to see me hold a Grogu. Oh my god, I just saw this, by the way. I just saw this. Yeah, go comment on it, you know, help us boost the algorithm. The MV and you singing is great, thank you! It's always a treat when you release new music, such a beautiful voice. There's more coming. I just saw this, by the way, that I worked on. I don't even know how many Star Wars weeks, how many years ago, Star Wars weeks ago. Did I draw this or did I think I drew this. It just kind of blew my mind because it looks really good. Not that they can't draw things that look really good, but this looks better than I expected. But this is me as whatever Ventress is. I think that's what it was. So I did a Star Wars dress up thing. Anyway, I just came across that in my downloads, and I was like, whoa! If only Ami could have sang all the openings from all the animes in the 90s. Well, there will be more coming of that varietal. Yeah, I made this on stream. I'm like just kind of amazed because like it looks really good, but 2 years ago, that makes sense. Yeah, I did some Star Wars dress up streams in the past, which instead of doing that kind of created thing today, I'm doing a tabletop RPG. The lightsaber with the curved handles. Yeah, I do remember that. The Dooku style ones. Alright. You want more Ami covers and Ori songs, please? Yeah, there's another original song coming. I'm just, I'm working to it. I'm working to the brainwaves. Does look like the Night Sisters. Yeah. I was definitely inspired by that. 2023 Star Wars week. And now it's 2025, you guys. Can you believe it? Alright, let me say hi to everyone and then we'll get started on the TTRPG. Can you even say that as one word? I feel like no. TTRPG. There we go. Hi Cyber Soldier and DK and Ronaldo and Batsu and Akatsuki and hello Turbo and ZR and Gildream. And hello DJ and Electronic Pig and Salta Sid and Conky and hello Heart and Mouse and Koala Slime and K7 and hello JD Assassin and Mephi and hello to Shadow B and Rowlet and Iron Stag and Indecisive and Railgun. Only my Railgun can shoot it. I almost said dream it. Shoot it, Masugu. I wonder if you performed Dreaming of Me live in karaoke. I'm pretty sure I have. I'm pretty sure. Hello Gento and Lazam and hello to Mascos and Mads and Pudstorm and Lurkers and Ball Watchers and Lupus and hello to Aki and Hero and hello to Marv and Seek and Scop and hello to Finite Set and Ohamiya to if this music is to be too much, by the way, let me know because I can always put on the I have the music from when we played, what was it called? When we played on Mind Forever Voyaging. I still have that music. So let me know if this is too like intense or whatever. If you guys get sick of it. Mercury Fiction is what the other one is called. Dreaming of Real Gone. Hi Uncle Ren and Azu and Brielle and Rioting Soul. And hello to Old Tackle and Bobby Hill. And hello Kevin Kuhn and Phoenix. And hello Cat Buzz. And hello to Seth Rain and JP. And Jackson. And hello Riley. And Papita. And okay. Bob Rod. I'm gonna time you out. Take a look at my rules, okay. How do I do this again? There we go. Take the time to read my rules. Hello to... Boom, 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 boom. Gosh, where was I? I lost track of who I was saying hi to. Hello, Ostako and Bobby Hill Bobby. And hello, Kevin Kuhn and Phoenix and Catbus and Seth Rain and JP. And hello, Jackson. And hello to Riley. Blast of the chatter. No, it's okay, They're gonna read the rules and then they're gonna not do that again. Isn't that right? Bob Rod. Hello, Don Zero and Firefly. And hello to Smashes and Bubon and Incisor and Guile. And hello, Frizz. And Hussar and Dread Excalibur and Maxter and Handsome Orc. And hello to Mr. Front and Bran. And Amiya to Fanology. And hello to Juiceful Sour and Chris. And hello to Pitako. And hello to Adrian. And Mr. Beauty Face and Jasmer and Absolute Link. That one is not in the rules, but it's a long time known unwritten rule. No, it is in the rules. The rules say keep the chat PG-13, and I would not consider somebody going, excuse my vulgarity, but I would not consider somebody going mommy with a bunch of milk bottles surrounding it to be, we all know the implication there, right? Hello, Absolute Link, and hello to Saikyo, and hello to Plenum, and Yojo Shizzle, and hello, Optimal, and Ohamiya to Burner Account, and Paku, and Blau, and hello to... Guys, let's drop the subject. Hello, Esperuse, and... one thing real quick. And hello to Fiero. And Ohamiya to Red Manticore. And hello to Mr. Perfect and Fractal. And Ohamiya to Ian and Eroto. And I think that's everyone. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Wow, mysterious. Wow, the music's so mysterious, but then it gets so orchestral. I like this mix of things. It's not like too Star Warsy. When I was searching for Star Wars music, everything was like very orchestral, which is great, because that sounds like Star Wars, but it's hard to speak over that kind of music. So let me just release all my tension with a deep breath. Alright, so today I'm going to be playing Notorious, and if you guys want to get this for yourself, it is on itch, and it's really cool. This one does cost. It was $10. But it looks really fun. So it says it's a sci-fi tabletop role-playing game for one player. Play to tell stories of nomads, notorious bounty hunters who strike fear among the scum and villainy of the universe and follow the dubious code of the Nomads Guild. Dubious. In the midst of intergalactic war, some might say a Star War. You'll take on a lucrative contract from one of 6 factions. The job is simple. Bring the target back, dead or alive. No disintegrations. But your presence won't go unnoticed. Your growing reputation also attracts a series of hostiles, suspicious locals who simply don't like you, and their friends might not either. Rivals, nomad, or factions working against you. Survive these encounters and face off against your elusive target. Finish the job, receive credits and infamy, or fail and live up to the code and face the consequences. Wow. Okay, so this is a simple but engaging solo role-playing system inspired by Ronin by Tiago Jungis. Just 2 6-sided dice are used to roll on tables, test for actions, and resolve combat. So I don't know if you guys, I don't know if you guys any of you have played Ronin. I've definitely heard of it before, but I've never played it myself. I didn't say Jungis. Do you have to listen to Notorious B.I.G.? No, you're good. Gotta love bounty hunters, right? That's where some of the coolest stories in Star Wars come from. So, are we allowed to disintegrate our bounties, or is that still off the table? It says no disintegrations. And their friends might not either. Haha, like epic Star. They're really trying to make it sure, like, make sure you know it's make sure you know it's Star Wars. I don't know what about that quote makes you think specifically of Star Wars though. But the war in Star Wars movie wasn't intergalactic. Yeah, but it's definitely inspired by Star Wars. Okay, it's pretty cut and dry. In fact, I'm pretty sure I googled so someone says people in the reviews are talking about Star Wars, and I googled Star Wars TTRPG, and this is what came up. So I was like, that's appropriate. There's no actual, I mean, there is actual Star Wars TTRPGs, but they're for many players. As far as like a solo experience that looks, you know, engaging and well put together and entertaining, there are some that are explicitly like, this is a Star Wars solo TTRPG, but they didn't look all that well fleshed out to me. So this looks good. The Yuzan Vong. Yeah, what about the Yuzan Vong? Okay, the bug guys. What about the bug guys? Okay, so this has a player's handbook. It has a character sheet, and there's a generator that you use for you know, generating targets to go after, I assume. And then the character sheet I don't have up, but I can show you guys, you know, if need be. Thrawn has a connection to the Vong. These are cool. I don't know if they're like canon anymore though. Any RPG can be played solo, but it's more work with ordinary ones compared to dedicated solo systems. Well, okay, but I'm going to have trouble like playing like I don't know. What is the there is a Star Wars one that's like very complicated, like, you know, multi-part story type of thing. Like it's gonna take it would take very long, you know. The top left guy is definitely Boba. Definitely. A War Among the Stars, some might say a Star Wars. I would say that. Not recognizing... Trilio's not recognizing retcons from people you don't respect. Yeah, Disney. You don't respect Disney. Actually, you know what? I've been watching... Oh yeah, there's Cat Bane, yeah. I've been watching... These YouTube shorts have been coming up where it's like the actors that work at the Disney parks that are like playing the different princesses and stuff, and there's one that plays the evil queen from Snow White, and she is so spot on. And I'm like, dang, they got all these people like keeping the magic alive, you know, at their like theme parks and stuff. And then when you look at the actual movies, it's like but the ones at the character actors, I think they're called, at the park, they're all super cool. Like they really love what they do, it looks like. Star Wars is the one with Spock. Ronaldo. Alright, so without further ado, let's start, shall we? Well, we saw a video about a classic adventure for the first official Star Wars RPG before. It also had an off-brand Boba Fett since they were not allowed to use canon characters. That's silly. Yeah, hire those guys for the movies. Did you see the guy playing Hiccup at Universal's Dragon? I don't know who Hiccup is. Oh, is that the How to Train Your Dragon guy? I don't know. I mean, I'm sure they do an excellent job, but I've never seen that movie to like compare it to, you know? And he was in one of those actor roles. They're usually super passionate about their job, and I think it would be hard too. Like walking around talking to all those people. Goodness. All right. Let's take a look. So this is it, Notorious. Oh, look at this. I like this little repeating background that they have. Yeah, they should all. I hope they're all paid very well. Yeah. Do you see the crossover SpongeBob, Star Trek, and SpongeBob? They did not do that. A game of hand scrabble bounty hunting amid intergalactic war. Here's all the people responsible for, you know, making the whole thing. Okay, so, there's a couple different sections. There's the rules and there's the setup, and then the play section is, I believe, where you use as, like, a bit of a, like, you know, reference point to, like, And when you have to look at the different locations and the different characters and stuff, that's what you use during the actual gameplay. But using this book to start playing Notorious, you should first read through the green section of this book, which introduces the premise of the game, the key terms that you'll see throughout the game, the reactions, how you interact with people you meet, and then the setup. Once you read through the rules, you can move on to the blue section. It guides you through the process of setting up your game and creating characters, including the nomad profiles, different hunters you might play, species name and personalities for characters you create, the contract, the target, and the client who hired you, the planets and factions that shape the setting of your story. And then playing the game. With your story established, you can move on to the purple section of this book. This is where you'll tell your story, rolling dice and answering prompts as you hunt the target. It includes the core loop of the game, the hunt. Series, a table of events to roll on as you explore the wilderness. Search for assets or information that lead to and reach destinations. Tables for creating leads, targets, and showdowns, the dramatic highlight of your story. Whoa. An epilogue with results dependent on your choices. But they did a few days ago. Oh my god, how could this happen? How could this happen? My enemy SpongeBob paired up with my not enemy Star Trek. Wait, did you say Star Trek or Star Wars? My not enemy Star Trek. Oh man. Google Patrick Starship. I don't think I will. Okay. Notorious is a sci-fi tabletop role-playing game for one player. It can be played as a short one-shot adventure or series of anthology stories. Play to tell the stories of the nomads, notorious bounty hunters who strike fear among the scum and villainy of the universe and follow a dubious code of honor. I don't care if Sonic's involved with Star Trek, but he will be one day. In the midst of intergalactic war, you've been given a lucrative contract by one of 6 factions. The job is simple. Bring target back, dead or alive. No disintegrations. Okay, so they're saying I need their body. That's what they mean by no disintegrations. Got it. You've tracked your quarry down to a single planet where you must land and explore its backwater sediments, sprawling spaceports, and hostile environments in search of leads. Interact with the locals and observe how factions compete for control. If you make yourself useful, you may even recruit helpful companions to repay the favor when your back's against the wall. A complicated profession. Your presence won't go unnoticed. Your growing reputation will attract a series of hostile, suspicious locals who simply don't like you. And their friends might not either. Rival nomads or faction agents working against you. Survive these encounters and face off against your elusive target. Finish the job and receive credits and infamy or fail up to the code and face consequences. Okay, I read that in a little itch blurb. The guild code. If you want to earn the favor of the Nomads Guild, you'll need to follow their code. When a prompt gives you the option to bend or break this code, it will often result in you losing favor, your respect, and reputation within the guild. A serious breach might even end with the revocation of your Nomad's license and you becoming the target. I do have a filter on. Should I take it out? Build up a reputation. Yeah, reputation for being awesome. I think what's making it hard to read is probably I have like an RGB split one on. Maybe that'll make it a little bit clearer. Yeah, you'll develop a reputation for being stinky. The Transformers has crossed over with both Star Wars and Star Trek. That makes more sense to me. Roll for 1d6 psychic damage. Good lord. Oh lord, not the SpongeBob being linked with everything I love. Where's my window? Okay. The prompt gives you the option. Okay, I read that. I could become the next target. Proceed with caution. Follow the code. Finish the job. The guild always fulfills a contract. Only kill when necessary. The guild is a blade, not a hammer. Isn't a blade more killy than a hammer? Well, okay. Nomads don't fight nomads. The guild values a fair competition. Your employee's business is their own. The guild remains neutral. Don't get attacked. The guild doesn't deal in good deeds. I see. So if the guild is like, if the employer is like, hey, I want you to kill this guy because he made egg salad sandwich. I hate egg salad. I can't be like, well, I like egg salad, so I don't think he did nothing wrong. So I'm gonna not take this job. I guess you can't do that. Before you play, first a note on the writing and mechanics of the game. Wait, attached. Where do you see it? Where do you see? Oh, don't get attached. Okay. The guild doesn't deal in good deeds. Okay, okay. But what if I meet someone really cool? The content of Notorious is intended to be no more explicit than anything you'd see in a film with PG-13 12A rating. I don't know what 12A rating is. However, it's always highlighting the focus on established sci-fi tropes around bounty hunting, war, deception, and flashbacks to past trauma. Nomads may assist overtly fascist or criminal organizations in their goal to be rewarded with capturing or killing targets. To be clear, this is simply a love letter to a specific genre. Oh. It's fine, we don't get easily attached. To broccoli. You guys will not let me get rid of that, huh? I'm gonna have a problem. Do we still... Hold on, let me check. Do we still have 2 broccolis? No, just 1. Do I still have 2 of anything? It's ours. Oh, I'm in control of that. So we don't work for the Empire. We don't work for the anyone. Well, we're mercenaries, you know. Just whatever happens, happens, baby. We lost 2 in the Great Shovel Wars. But you guys love the shovel. I feel like I've not had as many shovel-worthy moments lately. New emote is Ami with the shovel. No, we already have that. Oh man. I'm gonna need some more slots. Wolf girl. Honey? Do I look like a wolf? Oh, you're saying that should be an emoji? What would... I guess if I ever go awoo, which I do sometimes. You guys could... hold on. Which I do sometimes. You guys could give me... You guys could do the wolf emoji. I don't know. But yeah, the 5, 6, 7, 9 moment. I'm sure that can be easily solved. I mean... I don't think so. I'm not gonna say anything weird today. The Tokyo... Oh yeah, right. I forgot about that. The whole... Oh, that... Oh, that's what you're saying. I almost blocked the trauma of, like, telling you guys that story out of my head. That's why you said wolf girl. Okay? How can I forget? Because I want to forget. Okay, so I have my material... Well, I don't have a pencil and eraser, but I do have a notepad. You know, to write stuff down on. Dice. Okay. Got it. Online resources. Okay, I have all the tables. And I can use it. Oh, it says you can use these resources on screen for streaming content. Nice. They want to make me a boring human. I just could not stand it. Stop it. You guys, I need to be on my mental... I need to be on the mental up and up today. To do this TTRPG. You guys stop. Stop trying to assault my brain. Hi KRC. I've been getting buckle cringe stories later, like why is everyone sending me these? No. Well, that only happened like the day of and like a little bit the morning after. Those are very adorable, by the way, you guys. It was important, okay? What if you guys are the only human in a world of epic non-humans? You better hope you never do a collab with a wolf VTuber because you know we're bringing it up. Okay. That's a good way to make me never do a collab with the wolf VTuber. Maybe your character could be a werewolf bounty hunter and your friends are just regular bounty hunters. Stop. Oh, I got plenty of funny stories, adorable stories. Alright. God, I'm hot. Ways to play. In a chapter of Notorious, you'll explore your story through choices in improvisation, while rolling dice to discover scenarios and resolve situations. Every chapter starts the same way. You receive some basic information about the target, including their name, species, and why your employers put a bounty on their head. It's your task to track down leads in the wilderness of a planet while threatening... not threatening locals. While interacting with the locals, hostiles, and factions. There are 2 ways to play, depending on how you want to record your story as you move through the chapter. Ooh, arcade mode. Wait, that's interesting. Up chair. A very important distinction. I mean, you have to start and shut up. Okay, shut up. You guys already set my brain off. You guys already set my brain off. Arcade mode. Write basic notes in your play sheet to track your attributes and encounters, and simply roll dice to resolve combat or events. You may consider the prompts and questions you're presented with, but there's no need to document your answers. You'll be left with a short artifact to play that represents who your target was. And who your target was, how your hunt unfolded, and the allies and enemies you made along the way. Story mode. Buckle ages. That's not like a collab though. Okay, well go check out that, but check out my new cover too, okay? Story mode. Create and write a short story as you play, responding to the prompts and questions you're presented with during each. I keep losing my spot. Each encounter. You'll still roll dice to resolve combat or events, and it may help write basic notes on your player sheet. But you'll be left with a longer artifact of play where you've explored how the intergalactic war affects the planet and considered your nomad's place in the galaxy. Key terms. A few key terms. You'll need throughout the game Notorious. May help to familiarize yourself with these before you start playing, or use this section as a quick reference. I saw someone mention Koga. Okay, listen, we're not gonna talk about Koga. More than Koga, I liked the character that was like it was like Koga's friend, like with the mohawk. I like he I don't remember his name. Professional bounty hunter is a nomad. Must be registered with the Nomads Guild to gain contracts, but then bound to follow a dubious code of honor when pursuing targets. Notoriety, favorite, and motivation. Your three main attributes used to represent your growing reputation on a planet. Your adherence to Hakaku, that's his name, to Nomads Guild honor code, and your will to succeed. Reactions: speak, attack, threaten, recruit. The 4 reactions are used to interact with locals, assets, hostiles, leads, and targets. Your choice of reactions is limited by who you have encountered on a planet. Factions: the 6 competing powers in the galaxy who take part in the intergalactic war directly or somehow benefit from the fallout. One of them has provided your contract. Your new cover was great. I love City Pop. Oh, thank you. I think it's not City Pop. I think it's probably just regular pop, but I'm glad that you like it. Thank you so much. We got locals who I'm gonna threaten. The neutral denizens of planets who are... Oh my god, you guys. Unofficial? Oh my god, I just... Okay, I was trying to get to my tab of the YouTube. Sorry, my brain is crazy today. My brain is all over the place today. But I was trying to get the YouTube Studio tab, and I just saw Twitter, and it said that the X-Wing TIE Fighter game series liked my tweet about TIE Fighter, but it's unofficial. I just clicked on their profile. Okay, go away, Twitter. Okay, the neutral denizens of the planet who are often dealing with problems caused by competing factions. As you play, you'll hear their opinions about the intergalactic war. Assets. Locals who have something valuable to offer your nomad, providing special single-use bonuses. You may recruit them after saving them or successfully seeking them out in destinations. That's partly our fault. No, I'm just messing with you guys about the cringe story stuff. You guys didn't do anything wrong. Assets. Locals who have something valuable to offer your nomad, providing special single-use bonuses. You may recruit them after saving them or successfully seeking them out in destinations. Hostiles. The soldiers, spies, thugs, and other aggressors you'll inevitably encounter on every planet. As you play, you'll hear their opinions about encountering a nomad. Leads. The people you manage to hunt down on a planet with known connection to your target. As you play, you'll hear their opinion on the target's supposed actions. Targets. Target: the person with a bounty on their head. A faction has hired you to hunt them down on a planet. As you play, you'll learn more about their actions and motivations. Reactions. You have 4 reactions. Ways to interact. Ooh, this is an interesting table. Ways to interact with people you encounter. They are speak, threaten, attack, and recruit. Reactions have a big impact on your story, so choose wisely. As a buckle will give you 1 cupcake per 24 hours, totally restoring HP. It restores HP? I feel like that shouldn't be. I feel like that should be the opposite effect. Unless there's medicine in it. When you interact with someone, you resolve one of these reactions. The type of person you're interacting with determines the reactions you can choose from, though sometimes a prompt chooses for you. For example, if you meet a hostile, you may choose to threaten or attack them, unless the prompt says that they attack you. Oh, wow. Okay, so local... I said... Okay, so this is how they will react. Okay, so it's kind of like... It's kind of like... I mean, it's just a table. So... locals, you can speak to them, but don't threaten or attack them. You can recruit them when prompted. Interesting. So I can't threaten locals. Interesting. Today's Tuesday. No, it's not. It's Thursday. It's Thursday. Where is injected amitoxin? That's I'm not playing as Ami in this game. There's actually a character sheet, so I'll fill in some info, but it gives me energy myself. Temporary energy before the sugar crash. Guys, if I chew you right now, the guild is not gonna take me seriously. Each reaction resolves a different way, explained in full over the rest of the section. They share a common core mechanic, though, a simple dice roll. Success and failure. All 4 reactions require you to roll 2 dice, 1 for your nomad and 1 for your opponent, the challenge die. If the result of the nomad die is higher than the challenge die, the reaction succeeds, otherwise it fails. Each reaction has different modifiers that apply to these dice roll modifiers, and different outcomes when you succeed or fail outcomes. Some have additional rules listed. Rerolling dice. After rolling, you may spend 1 motivation to reroll a single die, either the nomad or challenge die. You must keep the new result, even if it's worse than your original roll. Shoot. Shoot. Most TTRPGs are like that, though. You can do this as many times as you have motivation to spend. Speak. Nomads don't always shoot first. The speak reaction lets you talk plainly. Locals or cloaks evidence out of leads. Roll modifiers. Nomad die. Add half of your favorite. Round it up. If you're speaking with the lead or target, you automatically succeed. No need to roll. Oh, interesting. Speaking with locals and assets. I guess because that would like stop the progression of the story if you could fail there. They hate the war and dream of its end. What small comfort can they no longer find, and how does it drive their actions? I wish the war would end so we could go back to how things were. 2. The old empire or new uprising is irrelevant to them. Who exploited the chaos of war, and how does it affect the community? I don't care who wins the war, it's not them I'm worried about. They have no choice but to stay loyal to a faction. What's preventing them from speaking their true feelings about the war? I gotta be careful what I say. You never know who's listening. They had a past encounter with a prominent faction leader. What history did they share, and have they both changed? I met one of them a long time ago. They were different then. The support for the old empire and new uprising is unwavering. Why did they champion, and what benefit would victory bring them? They have to win the war. It means everything to me. They once fought in an ongoing intergalactic war. Which side did they fight for, and why did they regret taking part? I gave up everything for them. Look where it got me. These tropey quotes. Outcome. Success, they talk, revealing interesting, even useful information. Roll on the relevant table below and determine what you learn. Hello, Dan Prime and Beanos. The conversation goes poorly. They don't reveal anything. They aren't interested in talking further at this time. Okay, so that's a success and failure. No, not in front of you. I gave up everything, even my... Not the toaster strudels. Why do those have to be given up at a time of war? I guess if it's like, if no one can afford toaster strudels, maybe jam becomes hard to come by. You need to find a local. Those will want me such hard things. I don't think he's gonna show up in this non-Star Wars story. Speaking with leads and targets. 1, your target's actions were driven by revenge. What terrible act did they witness that drove them to... that drove them to exact retribution. Don't try and tell me you wouldn't have done the same. Your target was coerced into their actions. How are they held to ransom or otherwise made to do it? Sometimes good people can be made to do bad things. Yeah, sugar rationing. Yeah. There's... But I mean, this is an intergalactic war, so it's probably different. Ayaw Nana in your man. Our most cherished professions must be given up for the good of the cause. Like jam making. The faction is ruthlessly covering up your target's actions. What happened to the last person who revealed too much information? Talking to you would only make things worse for me. Your target acted to prevent something much worse. What repercussions would have been felt across the galaxy if they failed? You have no idea what was at stake. Your target zealously pursued their goal. What does zealously mean? Pursued their goals no matter the cost. What collateral damage have they chosen to ignore? It was a small price to pay. Your client lied to you about your target's actions. Oh, what part of your client's accusations are a complete lie or wild exaggeration? You need to know there's 2 sides to the story. I won't give up my Ami plushie. Well, I don't think you'd have to give away things you already have. With great vigor in a very enthusiastic and eager way. Okay. Threaten. Nomad's reputation often precedes them. A subtle movement, confident attitude, or menacing stare may be all they need. You may try to threaten any hostiles you meet to warn them off without resorting to violence or causing a scene. Role modifiers. Nomad die. Add half your notoriety. Round it up. Outcome. Success, the hostile backs down. No longer an immediate threat. Roll on the threat neutralized table. After a few terse words, they leave or move aside, allowing you to continue on your way. With fervor, sometimes used religiously. Religious zeal. I've heard that phrase, a religious... is it zealot? Or zealot? I've heard that. Those 2 words put together. Put the fear in them with Ami stare. Zealot. Failure. You're not as scary as you thought you were. What? The yandere stare. It's from the word zeal, but it's pronounced zealot. The second one you said, yes, that's how it goes. Okay. Alright. The hostile started a fight with you. It resolved the attack reaction to add 1 to the challenge die on the first roll. Threat neutralized. A nomad killed by somebody they loved. It was taken from them. Were they a target or simply collateral damage? I won't rest until the guild pays for what they've done. They walk away, muttering about their disdain for nomads. What aspect of bounty hunting do they disagree with and why? We don't need scum like you around here. They back down when they realize they're not the target. What past misdeed did they think had earned a bounty on their head? Go on your way, nomad, and I hope we don't meet again. Fun, are you thinking of Zellers? Their anger turns to genuine curiosity about the life of a nomad. What aspect of bounty hunting are they envious of and why? I considered joining the guild myself. It wasn't really like. They grumble about someone who they knew who became a nomad. Why did that person join the guild and what became of them? You know who you remind me of? You remind me of a girl that I once knew. See your face whenever I look at you. Can't believe all of the things she put me through. Well, that's a brain blast. I totally forgot I even knew that song. They owe a favor to an infamous nomad. Why did this nomad spare this person's life, or what local problem did they solve? You're lucky this time, nomad. I owe a great debt to the guild. Okay, hold on. I already need a drink of water here. Yes. Attack! Nomads can bring their targets in warm, or they can bring them in cold, but they've got to earn. They still have to earn the right to choose. Axolotl and zealot are the same words in different language. No, that's not true. What? What languages? Zealotry and jealousy are closely related. Oh, that's deep. That's deep. You mean in like etymologically speaking? The attack reaction is your chance to incapacitate or kill a hostile leader target. What is this? Nomad die, add attack modifiers plus X, whatever that is, from your equipment and any additional bonuses such as assets. Challenge die. Add the attack modifier listed for your opponent. Okay, there must be. They're gonna say you have to add however many digits, if any, and add additional bonuses. Range situation. Attacks can happen in melee or at any range, or at range, often specified by prompts. If not, you may choose how you fight whatever benefits you or feels narratively appropriate. Most of your equipment will only work at certain ranges. Using defense. Your equipment and assets may provide defense. Your opponent might also have one or more points of defense. Each point of defense allows a successful attack to be blocked once, avoiding the consequences of failure. Repeat the attack roll. The right to choose. I heard a doggy outside just a couple minutes ago. Jello implies the existence of Zello. Zello, that's just off-brand Jello. It's the same origin. Neat. Zealots also don't even let make me think about the morphing. Multiple opponents. If you're using the attack reaction on multiple opponents, resolve the attack against the weakest opponent first and work your way up. Choose whether you spare or kill them. I'm gonna have to fight a group of people. Oh my god. Or kill them as a group, gaining a maximum of either one favor or one notoriety. Are you sure it was outside? I mean, I hope a dog didn't somehow end up in my web. Outcome. Attacks work a little differently than in other reactions in that you might repeat it multiple times to defeat one or more opponents in an encounter. Once one side is defeated, move to the stage. Success. Hostile or lead. Choose your opponent's fate. Spare. Gain one favor. Kill. Gain one notoriety. Success. Target. Choose their fate and move to the epilogue. Spare. Lose 2 favor. Kill. Gain 1 favor. Capture. Gain 2 favor. Failure. If you fail an attack, after exhausting defense and motivation, it's time to roll for your fate. Roll a die. 1 to 2, choose whether to die and end the game or get badly beaten, not bleeding to an injury or some damage to your equipment. Gain -1 or -1 attack or heart, I guess. Or health for the rest of the game. 3 or 4, local law enforcement somehow interrupt the flight just as your opponent prepares to deliver a decisive blow. They leave or escape, lose 1 notoriety. 5 to 6, you flee from a confrontation or hide somewhere unusual, lose 1 notoriety or 1 favor. Only once the entire attack reaction has been resolved, win or lose, do you refresh your defense to its original value. Think of all the houses you legally acquire fighting enemy groups. I don't think I can probably do that. I think that's probably against the guild rules. Actually, there wasn't that many rules. Kitty R barks when she thinks you can't hear her. That is something she would do. Your kitties would deal with the doggy. I don't know, it depends. My kitties are pretty tiny. Will Ami choose Buckle's fate? When the axolotl alien turns into a salamander after you try to capture them. That's the thing that I didn't... I don't really anticipate about aliens a lot of the time when I think about, like, it'd be cool to meet an alien. Is that, what if they morph? And that would freak me the frick out. Recruit. Assets are locals who have something valuable to offer you, and you successfully recruit them and gain access to their single-use ability. This could be bonuses to your reaction rolls, increased motivation, medical aid, or even turning up to fight for you. Roll modifiers, nomad die, and half your favor, round it up. Sometimes a prompt will explain that you automatically succeed, no need to roll. Okay, that would be epic if that happened every time. Dark forest theory, no, what is that? They all morph, it comes from the territory of being a space. No, that's not true. Humans don't morph. Sometimes they do be morphing. Well, it depends on the alien, obviously. Outcome. Success. Rolling the assets table, choosing 1 or 2 options to determine who they are and the bonus they provide. Then, roll on the species and personality tables to determine the rest of your assets' key information. Some of this information might already be established by the prompt. Just roll for what you need. Record your new asset on your nomad sheet. And failure, they aren't interested in helping you at this time. You may try to recruit them again if you encounter them later in the story, but for now, you're on your own. Not the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. They just put on a uniform, basically. They're morphing. This isn't even my final form. It doesn't bother me when it happens in like DBZ though, speaking of final forms. Okay, assets. Scrap vendor or beast herder. You spend some time with them acquiring pack beast or personal transport. It provides +1 health heart against your next leader target. I don't technically know that it's health yet. Your next leader target then requires rest or repairs and may not be used again. Crop farmer or tribal elder, they give you a charm necklace or other small memento of your time together. When you next encounter a leader target, you find comfort and strength in the memory of simple hospitality. Gain 2 motivation. Healer or doctor, you gain access to a network of medical facilities. If you lose a fight, do not roll to determine your fate. You instead wake up in a tank of gelatinous liquid in a destination. What? Being tended to by by a medbot. Lose 1 favor or 1 notoriety. If you did, the radiation would morph you. Well, not aliens. Aliens don't have to technically be in space. Usually involves time and food. What about when people morph into werewolves? Shut up! Yeah, the jelly, you can just slurp it all up. No, I think that's the thing in Star Wars, right? Where you get put in like back the tank. A tank of jelly. Master Artisan or Endearing Mascot. You may spend some time helping them to craft or upgrade a piece of equipment. It provides +1 heart against your next leader target and requires repairs and may not be used again. Mystic Mentor or Tribal Shaman. You spend some time taking part in an ancient ritual giving you insight into coming conflict. It provides visions that give you +1 against your next leader target, and then the vision ends. A shaman. Unaffiliated mercenary or rebellious civilian. They attack the next hostile lead or target that you encounter before you can react. They have +1. If they win, lose 1 notoriety and their debt is repaid. If they lose and get get captured, gain 1 motivation. No, I wasn't judging you guys. Shaman is a hedgehog Pokemon that turns into a deer for some reason. Oh, okay. Hi, Johnny Horseman. You popped up in my recommended feed. Congratulations, the algorithm likes you. Thank you so much, algorithm. I feel like normally it doesn't, but depends on what you're interested in, I guess. If you're interested in Star Wars and TTRPGs, then they sent you to the right place. Evolution, I guess, is also morphing. But it happens in one fell, Shaman. The Nomad. At the start of the game, the first thing you'll do is create your bounty hunter, your Nomad. Yay! Alright, we get to do that. First, roll on the table below to determine the type of Nomad you'll play. You may choose a profile instead if you prefer. Oh! Each profile has its own unique description, equipment, and tables to determine your background, your origin, scar, and trigger. These will come up during play and help shape your connection to the world and your gameplay choices. Once you finish studying your background, roll on the species and personality tables to determine the rest of your key information. Again, you can choose these instead if you prefer. Okay, let's roll! First roll, baby! Okay, so I got a 2, which means I'm an assassin. Alright, let me get the character sheet up for you. I don't know how much you guys will be able to see of this character sheet. But I'll just put it up so you guys can see me fill it out and all that stuff. Okay. Why? I can't be an assassin. Keep rolling. Okay, so this is here. Where do I put my I don't know why I put this info on the sheet. You record your Nomad's information on the Nomad sheet, which you'll find at the back of this book and also available to download and print, blah, blah, blah. Record the information in the top 2 sections. The profile records your name, background, and 3 attributes: favor, notoriety, and motivation. Set favor and motivation to 2. Okay. Leave notoriety at 0. So Favor, motivation, no notoriety. Assassin's very good one for the nice history aesthetic? I suppose so. Although I'm not really following, with my current outfit, I'm not really following any Star Wars aesthetic, to be honest. Use a pencil to record these as they'll change over the course of the game. The mission suite records your starting equipment and later the assets and leads you'll meet along the way. Oh, hi. Armor. Okay, so what am I supposed to do? Where do I put this? Oh, it's already... Okay, I see. It's already filled in, that's why it confused me. The assassin. Oh wait, I'm filling in the wrong... Good god. Good god. Okay, so I was having this problem with this sheet. Basically, where it's, you can't, like, see the text fully, depending on which PDF you view it in. But I just had the wrong window open. So let me close this one. And then, here we go. The assassin. There we go. Can you even use something akin to the Force in this TTRPG, like an assassin would tell it? I don't think there's any Force stuff. Okay. So now, I'm gonna go to the assassin, and here we go. Load out. I have a range precision scope laser rifle. Okay, precision scope laser rifle. +4 for the first roll, and then plus. +4 bang for first roll, and then +2. I don't know how to like describe this symbol, so concealed blade martial arts training. Concealed blade. Oh my god, I can do ninja moves. +3 bang, and opponent has outfit, hooded cowl, mysterious insignia, padded armor. Wow. It's so cool. I was hoping I'd have a hood. And then this one heart. +2 heart. 4 target. Origin. Consider how this influences your attitude to others. Alright, let me roll for my origin. I'm juggling a lot of windows here, you guys, so just bear with me. Okay, so I got a 5. I help the old Empire target prominent mystic order leaders. Oh, there's the Jedi. I'm guessing that's the Jedi. Origin. Helped old Empire target prominent mystic order leaders in a famous attack. They can't not put a Jedi in, true. There's gotta be a Jedi. The setup takes some time, but it's worth it. Yeah, I think so. Hopefully we'll get to some of the story stuff. Hello Havoc and CDI Link. They can't not do it. Turn a Jedi into a Jedi I should kill. Destroy. Helped old woman cross the road. That's honorable. Okay, so next. I have multiple different tabs and stuff in like different browsers, and I don't like, it's hard to remember which is which, and some of them have to be in Chrome because they're only displayed properly in Chrome, etc, etc. Hi Curtis. Okay. Scar. So let me just write for origin so I have it. Consider how this influences your attitude to others. I have multiple monitors, but still, I have to keep one entire monitor basically for OBS because it's so important to manage that. And then I have Shoost to manage, and then it's a lot going on. Okay. Scar. Consider. Oh my god. How other people react to this. Oh my god, I hope I have cybernetic parts. I hope I didn't lose any fingers. That would suck. I hope I'm not addicted to stims. I don't like any of these except for the cybernetic parts. Every online DM be like, where's the tab for this creature's stat block? Yeah, it's like that. Probably less complicated though. I got a 3. Frick! I lost 3 of my fingers! You lost 3 fingers on one hand in an altercation with a warrior. That checks out with the rest of my story though. Of the Mystic Order. I don't know if it wants me to expand on these or just write them down, but I guess I can flesh them out. Stop looking batteries. I guess I can flesh them out if I need to, you know. It's a lot of fingers to lose. No, I don't have robot fingers. Yeah, why can't I have cybernetic fingers? You have 6 toes and 6 fingers per. So, I don't have 6 fingers, but if I have 6 toes, which I feel like I should, then I can take 2 of the toes, 2 of the extra toes, and put them on my hand, and at least recover 2 of my fingers. Okay. Trigger. Consider how this influences your choices. Do people do that? I've never heard of that. If you think that's bad in the first edition of Traveler, the first sci-fi TTRPG, it's possible to die in character creation. That's so annoying. Consider how this influences your choices. It's been done. It's probably for quality of life stuff so they can still use their hands, you know. Unfortunate if it would have to happen, but it might be necessary. Alright. Roll. I got a 2. I missed the crucial sniper shot when someone I loved was relying on me. That is very Ami coded. The other ones are an ally betrayed you, and you were orphaned and inducted into a harsh agent training school. I see. Okay. Okay, so that's just the other nomads. The uncanny is pretty cool. This guy has mystic powers, so there's your force powers, dude. Freaky looking. Okay, species. Every planet in Notorious hosts a diverse range of characters. Generate a character species, roll 2 dice, and then add the results together. Choose a name from the corresponding list. Okay, so if I need a species, I think the you see the thing I have in the bottom. The bottom left-hand corner. I think that can generate this stuff. Although I don't see a species tab. Destination, exploration, lead. I don't see species. Targin. What is it? Targin. Oh, it's this one. Targin. I don't know why it's called that. Space where no werewolves. No wolves. Okay. Bum bum bum. Although each species in Notorious has a unique look, they all share a common set of personality traits. Generate a character's personality, roll a die. Okay, I have generators for all of these, so... you made a character in the system called Mecton Zeta, and it's pretty crazy in depth too. Everything was random. One of the players has like a Ramona Flowers mount of FX. You didn't like write that? That was just part of the randomization. The contract... planets. I don't like that the generators are called these generators it provides you, they're like, some of them are called different things. Like, I think planets is like that destination. Maybe. Or maybe I'm confused. Factions. The hunt. The story of the hunt for your target is told through a loop, with you rolling on a series of tables and reacting to prompts. You'll explore the wilderness of a planet until you reach a destination, then set out once more to explore. Exploration. Roll on an exploration table. Oh, okay, so these are the generators. Okay, so I might have to roll on this stuff at some point. Destination. Okay, roll an exploration table, complete the prompt. It may ask you to roll for an exploration event that occurs as you travel, or it might introduce a new lead. When you complete the prompt, move on to destinations. Roll on the destinations table, complete the new prompt. It may ask you to roll for one or more destination events that occur in the locale or present choice of activities. When you complete the prompt, return to exploration. So go bloop, bloop, bloop. Going on a bounty hunt to fight Zeta's 7 rebel exes. Oh man, I loved Scott Pilgrim when it came out. There's a new show, eh? I don't know how it is. Progression. Keep rolling. As you alternate between exploration and destinations, you'll interact with people, observe events, and engage in combat. These activities and how you react to them will alter your 3 attributes: favor, notoriety, and motivation. Getting notorious. When your notoriety, your reputation on the planet reaches a certain threshold, it will start to change the results on the exploration and destination tables. Hostile guards from aggravated factions might start to apply pressure when you try to enter destinations, and you'll begin to encounter leads, people you manage to hunt down on the planet with a known connection to the target. You'll roll to create leads when you catch up with them and engage in a cinematic competition, a showdown. You've heard it's good. You should watch it. Is it on? It's on Netflix. Exploring the wilds of Amiya planet, buckles everywhere. Wild buckles though, not buckles who are gonna like. No one you have to bounty hunt. Don't hurt my buckles. I make a D. A final showdown. You'll keep moving between exploration and destination activities until you encounter your 3rd lead. The person instead becomes the target. You face off with them in one last dramatic showdown. The game ends after you confront the target. You choose how you deal with them before moving on to the epilogue to calculate your final score. Exploration. Okay. You've hidden your ship and must travel on foot across the wilds of the planet unless you acquire a vehicle or pack beast. Roll to explore. Okay, I guess I'm rolling. I guess I'm rolling. I guess we're playing the feud. Roll an exploration table below to find out what happens to use travel. Make the astral roll for one or more exploration events. Manage to lead. Use the exploration events table. Roll 2 dice. One determines which of the 3 tables you roll on, and the other is the event. If you get repeat events as you play, it may be fun to fit them into your story. Otherwise, re-roll for a different prompt. Okay. Wait, do I even know what my target is yet? Hold on, I'm missing something maybe. We're at the confused stage of trying to play the TTRPG. Where I'm like ready to start the game, sort of. Actually, am I? I didn't even fill out my character sheet fully. My player sheet, let me look at it. Wildcard Mercenary roll, you choose your targets at random. There's often no payouts. Hold on. That's just called being a moidover. Okay, so I am a... Where is it? I'm an assassin. So that's not really a species. I'm an assassin. Oh, you write your trigger and stuff here. Oh, okay. I didn't even see that. There's not like that much space to write this stuff though. I had a little bit of emoji. I did. Spar and trigger. Personality. Okay, species and personality tables. Alright. So this is for character creation stuff. Okay, I'm dumb. Okay. Okay, so I got a 3 and a 3. So I got 6. Oh, so this is telling me, oh, choose a name from the corresponding list. Okay, 6. I'm a reptilian. No. I don't want to be an Argonian. Zikabas, Nasgrasak, Kanasal, Golosvako, Hookrand, Ivivush. I guess Ivy is a cool name. I'm gonna say it's Ivy. I'm Ivy Vush. Why? Reptilian. Why'd you jump to that? This is the first reptilian character I can think of. I don't want to be a lizard! Okay, and now I have to roll on where? Personality table. Okay. Roll a die and choose one of the 3 corresponding traits. Okay, I got a 2. Oh god. This is too real. Skittish, nervous, tense. I'm gonna say tense because I want to be cool with it, and the other ones aren't so. No, I'm skittish. I got me very easily startled. A very poor quality for a bounty hunter to have. An indentured servant anywhere? No. My weapon is not a broom. It's a. I got a freaking gun, and I know martial arts. Oh, hence. Then choose 2 of the questions. Choose one of the 2 questions to answer about the character. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of these because they're on my sheet now. I'm a skittish little spider, little lizard. What small item do they provide to carry some comfort? Oh, okay, I like this. What small item do I carry to provide some comfort? So part of my lore is that I lost 3 of my fingers. I helped an old Empire target prominent Mystic Order leaders in a famous attack. I missed the sniper shot when someone I love was relying on me. Okay. A small purple plushie. They lost their fingers retrieving it. Oh, it's a buckle. Imagine that, a freaking buckle chew toy. Imagine, maybe it's let's see here. Imagine a freaking mercenary carrying around a plushie. It's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. I got a small. Now I'm at the cringe phase of doing the TTRPG stuff where I have to make up stuff about my character and not feel like super lame about it. Let me think. So if I had an event, right, where I missed a very important shot and I let someone close to me down, maybe I do want it to be buckle related because that's cute. We have to shoehorn muffins and eat it. I'm sure there'll be some. Use your manga to help inserts lore. No! Stop. That was awful lore anyway. That was That was like Mary Sue type of stuff. Also, it was just me. Let's see. I got a little small purple beaded necklace. Purple. I got a little necklace with a single small purple bead that I rub. I rub the bead when anxious. Like my rocks. Maybe I should just have rocks then. Buckles definitely are force sensitive. You guys are so attuned to everything. There's to be some anime character like that like carries a plushie around but is cool. You worked at a bakery and got ran off the planet after eating all the muffins. And then I had to become a bounty hunter about it. I don't know. Maybe the species you are carries little purple creatures or plushies around. Maybe. They can't be weird to me about that. Just imagining the Ultra Beast transformation but me flashing into the wolf with this green... No. Why is from your grave? Attuned to some things more than others. Yeah, your wedgie radar is off the charts. I took this bounty knowing there was a full moon tonight. I can track you anywhere. Stop! I'm not a wolf. I'm a lizard. We listen to the force that tells us Ami has a wedgie. Stop it! I don't. I just fixed that. It's a problem. Sensitive to the force of you squeezing me to hear the squonky. Well, that would make sense. That would make sense, cause that's just basic physics. Searching for the ultimate recipe for blueberry muffins. Attuned to everything. You guys are too silly. You guys are too silly. You would never... See, this is why I have to protect you and carry you around on a little necklace in this universe. Because you guys would never survive. Because you make one tooth joke to the wrong person and then bam, disintegrated. Alright. Okay, so I got a little item. Okay. Let's say... I'll just leave it at that for now. Okay. You created my bounty hunter. Just make sure I checked off all the boxes. Species and personality. Okay, got it. Okay, now I have to determine my target. The Nomads Guild provide key information about the target, name, species, personality, planet they're rumored to be hiding on, faction who poses the bounty, a reason for bounty. As you play, okay. All these steps create a contract and determine your target role for their species and choose a name. Okay. So, let's see here. So I got a 9. And then... that human ape-like. What is his name? Danica Lofo. Soul Starlander. Oh my god. I got a 9, so that's an insectoid. Oh no! Lizards versus insects. I'm gonna eat them with my... I'm gonna slurp them up with my tongue. Tiki Doc. Naki Cash. Pictoplick. Solly Slack. Natty Doc. Grenanak. Okay. We're gonna put this. Okay, target name. So they are a Lectoc insectoid. I mean, I don't slurp insects up like a lizard would. I just empty them. I liquidate their insides. Katubara da Nikito. I gotta pick a cool one. None of them are really cool though. Sully, Maddie, Greta, Naki, I guess is cool. Okay. You eat them like trail mix? No, I liquidize them. What's the word? I vaporize, liquidate. Guy, noun, verb. That's why I go... I do slurp at the end of the day. No, you're not wrong. Page 41. I went way too far. Okay, so personality. Choose one of the 3 corresponding traits, then choose one of the 2 questions to answer. Okay, so I got a 4. Oh god, they're angry, argumentative, and loud. Oh god, that's the opposite of what I am. Well, there's only one of them, so let's say that they are... I'll say that they're angry. Because I'm gonna have to like roleplay this character at some point, and I want to be angry. Okay. What do they constantly complain about? What blunt item do they brandish to intimidate others? Okay, let's pick a blunt item. I know spiders aren't insects. Don't come for me. I won't come for you. Don't worry. You have to act argumentative and loud now. I don't make the rules. Bring up only me. No, this is the target. That's not me. But I will, because I'm gonna have to act out the target at some point. That's the issue with these systems being so random. As is life, though, you know. Angry like someone discovered your hidden cache of off-world sweets. A frozen buckle, a broom, a baguette. Guys. Guys. Give me something to work with here. They have a blunt item. Think of something cool. A space frozen buckle. Well, let's think about this. They're an insect, so is there anything related to that we could choose? A shovel could be a thing. A hammer, a cane with a heavy handle, a bat. A bat could be cool. Can think of two really deadly blunt weapons right now. What is it? Is it their fists? A wrench, an oven pot, a chair leg, a warhammer, a frozen severed leg, a big old broom, the ovipositor of a rival male insect. Would it be hard? A smaller insect leg from an earlier mold, like a club. Oh, I like that. What about an insect that's been... What about an insect that's been frozen in amber? like in Jurassic Park. What's crabbonite? A clump of amber on the end of a club? That could work. That could work. Yeah, like on the end of a walking cane, just like Jurassic Park. What's crabbonite? That's like using a monkey bone as a weapon. So, I'm sure there's been characters who've been used the monkey bone as a weapon. Dino month is for 7 more months. Carbonite for crabs. Oh my god. The stuff they put Han in. Oh, carbonite. Crabbonite. I'm in my mind like trying to figure out like what kind of crab related product you're wanting this person to use as a weapon. A donkey's jawbone is good enough for Samson, it's good enough for you. It's not for me. Clump of amber at the end of an oval club with some mere fossil in it is cool. It would have an insect in it because he's an insect guy, you know. Okay, a club with a clump of amber at the end of it with ancestors proboscis sealed inside. Okay. What? Why are you not talking to me? Okay, can you blame my brain for going to crabs when all the crab stuff you guys are always throwing at me? Grandpa gave it to me before he died. This guy's a sicko. Okay. The contract. Oh wait. Yes, okay. Roll for the planet where the story takes place. You'll encounter... Oh, as well as some flavor text about what you find on the land and terrain you'll encounter during exploration. Plant's profile establishes several things to record on your player's sheet. Okay. So I roll... just one die, I guess. Your grandpa's ashes in pockets. Your behavior is crab-abominable. That's not a real word. Well, what happens if the amber breaks and the insect gets loose? It's dead. It's just like a, you know, it's like a family heirloom. Okay, I rolled a 6. So we got Storix, an industrial planet. Okay. Storix. You land your ship in a hollowed-out crater that provides shelter from prying eyes. I don't know what they want me to put for environment. I'll just put industrial in it. Okay, terrain, mountain passes, colossal machinery, dark tunnels, active volcanoes. Okay, I'm just gonna copy this and put it in my little notes here. And then I have to roll for the predominant species. So I got a 2, so that's gonna be the Lektok, which I think makes sense because that's the type of. Isn't my guy? Yeah, my opponent, my enemy is a Lektok. Lectin. Works. We're like having Grandpa's lips in a clothes. That's true. That's true. That's a Gen 7 Pokemon. A Crabonice. A Crabonice. Crabonice. Paw got trapped in amber napping in a tree before it could morph like Harry. It really doesn't make sense because if you think of how long something would have to, how long it would have to take for something to like fossilize. I guess it's not fossilized, but how long does it take for something to be like totally encased inside amber like that? Well, amber's just tree sap, right? Okay. So, I need to roll for prominent destinations. I think that's what I'm supposed to do. When you reach populated area, you'll roll on the destination table. Find out where you have arrived. What is this page? A 2? I'm kind of not sure about how these are used. When you reach populated area, you roll on the destination table to find out where you've arrived. Oh, when you meet a local or hostile, roll on this table to determine their species instead of using the full species table. Oh, okay, so I'm not even supposed to like copy this down necessarily. Amber takes millions of years to harden. Yeah, so would he even have something? I guess if it's like distant ancestor. Multi-term plant. You can set it with blah. Smooth flavor text. Profile establishes several things to play. So I think I have to revisit this? Question mark? Competing factions. I'm unsure how it wants me to use these. If it wants me to record these down now or like. You Each player has a controlling, challenging, and minor faction, all vying for power. Amid the intergalactic war, consider how these factions maintain or disrupt the order, and how a person's allegiances may influence their actions or opinions. So this is static. This will not change based on the roll of a die. So I'll just write them down here since there's spots for them. Red Moon. Argos. Hard Cartel. Oh, I think I'm supposed to write the prominent. Okay, I'm supposed to write everything on my sheet here, so I'll just write it down. Minor Mystic Order. Oh no! The Jedi. Ancestor, bug in a club. Bug all snug in a club. I think it happens in real time in the movie, like slow moving syrup, but they probably couldn't get out of it once it touched them. Oh, what is it? A sticky bug trap. Okay, so 1 to 2 is like talk. Oh. Marion, I'm pressing tab here, and then goal. That's why it's sometimes going in the wrong place. Numbers above in the club. Oh no! Okay, so we got for the destinations, we got Janta's Temple. For the Targs Spice. Ooh, they call it Spice. I guess that's not strictly a Star Wars thing, so they can do that. Spice Mines, Hex, the Execution Area, Arena. Zuko, the Hive Caverns. We got Avatar: Last Airbender. The Hive Caverns. It seems to be a default space jug. I mean, if you think about it, it's like, am I not moving? How long have I been completely not moving for? What's going on? Not much. I know my body is moving, but my head is floating. It's only my body. What's wrong with my head? It's not my tracking. Because my body's moving. What? It's VTube Studio. Maybe. What's going on? What is this variety of scuff? Okay, hold on. Let me switch models and see if I have the same issue. No, this one works. Okay, let me go back. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Here we go. Back. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. I'm sorry, that's what it defaults to. That's what it defaults to. That's what it defaults to. You ever seen those videos where they move a chicken around and that was me! That was me. That's what it defaults to for some reason. Okay. I'm back. I can move again. I hate that about these outfits. Okay, I was writing destinations. For some reason. Well, I mean, I'm sure that's the most common, size for VTubers to want, but it's very annoying. Freed City Space... Oh, that's the wrong place. Nuka Spaceport. And then Dusk Red Moon Fortress. Oh, because they're the controlling faction. Okay. So... your story takes place amidst a Intergalactic war between the established old empire and the greatly outnumbered new uprising. This fight impacts every planet in the galaxy. In the background, the turmoil of this conflict provides countless opportunities for various criminal and trade organizations to flourish, establishing bases on many worlds. Well, there are many of these groups across the galaxy. There are 6 factions that become dominant players. The Old Empire, the New Uprising, the Targ Cartel, Red Moon Syndicate, the Trade Alliance, the Mystic Order. The Nomads Guild provides services to these factions, authorizing bounding contracts that are undertaken by nomads. Each planet has a controlling, challenging, and minor faction on its profile. Choose one of these to be the client for your contract, the faction who posted the target's bounty. Okay, I'm gonna choose the cartel. I think. What do you guys think? I can roll if I wanted to. I don't want it to be the Mystic Order though, because I feel like in regards to lore, that doesn't make no sense. There's also the Red Moon, but I don't know what that is. I guess I can read about it. The Syndicate. A secretive but influential crime organization run by Zix the 13th. A manipulative and intelligent aristocrat. Oh, that sounds kind of cool, actually. The Syndicate favors using agents, assassins, and spies over open warfare whenever possible. I'm definitely more of an assassin type, because, well, I am an assassin. But also, I want to be, like, you know, sneaky, because I'm, like, all skittish and anxious and stuff, so that would make sense. I want to be a ninja. So maybe I will go with the Red Moon Syndicate. Slugs. They pay well, but are cruel and quick to hold a grudge. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Syndicate. Yeah, I'm the sneaky type. Don't know werewolf. Zix the 13th, founder of Zix Sporting Goods. It doesn't even say what kind of species that Zix is. Cartel seems better for the dork nervous assassin that carries a stick with his ancestors' proboscis. You think so? I like the Syndicate. I'm scared of the slugs. And they favor employing nomads anyway. Well, I am a nomad. But this guy's favor using agents, assassins, and spies. So I think I'm gonna go with the Syndicate. Contract. People. Red Moon Syndicate. I'm an Omicron nomad soul. Okay. And then it says... Then choose the reason for the bounty of the target's crime or misdemeanor is attracted to the faction's ire. As you play, you hear opinions that make you consider if the client's accusations are true, or you may simply follow the Nomads Guild code and finish the job anyway. Okay, let's see here. Target attempt to assassinate. Okay, the leader. The target sold shipments of spice for the Targ Cartel in Red Moon Syndicate territory. The target gave the order to destroy Zix's home planet many years. Whoa! Okay, I feel like this guy is not that. Crazy. Like, not that influential of a person. Guilty? Guilty what? So maybe the shipments of spice. So they're a crime. They sold shipments of spice. Yeah, like who is he? Darth Vader. For the Targ Cartel in Red Moon Syndicate territory. The slugs are the Jabbas, the Targs, I mean. Oh wait, let me read it again. Gluttonous Targ. Yeah. They pay well but are cool and quick to hold a grudge. Yeah, that makes sense. Beloved pet monster. A large debt. Lucrative cargo threat my limit. Yeah, that checks out. Okay, so the hunt. Explore the wilderness of the planet until you reach your destination, and you'll set out once more to explore. Roll on the exploration table and complete the prompt. It may ask you to roll for an exploration event that occurs as you travel, or it might introduce a new lead. When you complete the prompt, move on to destinations. Okay, exploration. You've hidden your ship and must travel on foot across the wilds of the planet unless you require a vehicle or pack beast. Roll an exploration table below to find out what happens to you as you travel. May I ask you to roll for one or more exploration events, or you might introduce a new lead. Okay. Okay. I'll roll. You guys ready? You guys ready to find out what the first thing my story is beginning? I got a 4. If your notoriety is 4 or higher, it's not. You encounter a lead. Otherwise, roll on the exploration events table. Okay? So how's rolling on the exploration events table work? Roll 2 dice. One determines which of the 3 tables you roll on, and the other is the event. Okay. 4 or higher. Yeah, no, I only have a 2, so. So let's go to exploration events. Hi, Lady Hidden Spikes. That's good then. I think it's good. Did you time that? Not on purpose. This is all the music. Okay, so I'm using the table, this one, and a number 4. So a speeding vehicle appears out of nowhere, and 2 hostiles who work for a powerful crime boss. Oh no! The Targ! Leap out to confront you. Roll a die. They're bestnicks, a pig-like species. What criminal activity does their boss control? Okay, it's not the Targ. And why do you feel they threaten it? They're masked humans. What do their masks look like? And where have you seen them before? Okay, so... Oh god, they're masked humans! Okay. Encountered masked humans. +1. I'll just use a star. +1. What should I use for a heart? Ooh, heart. Wait, that's confusing. It's the payday gang. They're wearing masks. Oh my god, they're going to rob a bank. I'm so skittish for this. What do their masks look like, and where have you seen them before? Okay, let me think. This is... I've seen them before. Okay. Hostiles who work for a powerful crime boss leap out to confront me. They're wearing Darth Vader and Palpatine masks. Oh my goodness. I don't think that's gonna happen. Okay, now how do I deal with this? So there's a table that tells you like how to interact with people, right? So I'm like, how do I deal with this encounter that I'm having? I should of course answer the prompt. Are the masks? I already have an idea for what the masks can be. It doesn't have to be necessarily like a mask. It can just be a mask to like cover their face. It doesn't have to be like a mask of something or someone to like make them look like something else, right? When you interact with someone, you resolve one of these reactions. The type of person you're interacting with determines the reactions you can choose from. Okay, so let's see here. If you meet a hostile, you may choose to threaten or attack them unless the prompt says they attack you. It doesn't say that. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna say that I have not seen these people. But immediately recognize they are humans and are wearing let's see. I don't know what to call it. Like the atmosphere of the planet is like it's like a businessy. Not businessy, industrial, right? So maybe whatever chemicals, whatever stuff they're using, because they're humans, they have weak, Not circulatory systems. What's the other one? They're weak lung systems. What's that thing called? And are wearing pollution masks. As they're weak. Human respiratory systems can't handle the harsh pollution-soaked air. Not hair. Humans! Yeah, like, so they're wearing, like, gas masks. Yeah. What? I don't have a problem with humans, but my character does. Maybe, potentially. I mean, no problem, but, you know, they're you know... they're a species that can't breathe good. It's a gas planet, yeah. Well, it's not. It's an industrial planet, but there's lots of, you know... Let's just say it's fog. Let's just say the fog is two-colored. Okay, so, hostile, so I can speak... Well, I can't speak. I can threaten or attack them. Frick, okay. Let me try and threaten them. Because I don't want to necessarily have to fight these guys, but I will because they're humans and I think they're not that powerful, to be perfectly honest. Because I have a freaking rifle and I have ninja skills, okay? So... Wait. You may try to threaten any hostiles you meet to warn them off without resorting to violence or causing a scene. Nomad die. Add half of your notoriety rounded up. Okay, so I only have 0 notoriety. So I'm not gonna be adding anything to that. It's not a fire gas planet, but it's pollution. Okay, it's polluted. Your Argonian racial buff helps you against poison to air, of course. Of course, I filter it out with my unique circulatory system. Not again. Amiya doesn't hate humans, she just hates their weak human lungs. I pity their weak human lungs. I pity the fools. Hi, background noise. Your parents trying to tell you not to fart in public because if everyone did that, it would end up like this planet and you have to wear a gas mask everywhere. Yeah. And then that person grew up and wrote this story. Success, the hostile backs down, no longer an immediate threat while on the threat neutralized table. After a few terse words, they leave or move aside, allowing you to continue on your way. Failure, you're not as scary as you thought you were. Okay. Let's see here. So, do I roll? How do I know what's a success and what's a failure? Roll on the threat neutralized table. You can just rip off their mask. That would make the fight easier. That's what I'm thinking I'm gonna threaten them with, you know. But in a very, like, cool, kind of, like, nonchalant way. A lot of methane is industrial runoff. I get just stinky methane. Yeah, thank you so much for clarifying that. Beep, 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 oh. Okay. I'm trying to figure out how I figure out if I'm successful or not. Maybe there's something over here. I want to threaten them. Okay, here it is. All 4 reactions require you to roll 2 dice. 1 for your nomad and 1 for your opponent. The challenge die. If the result of the nomad die is higher than the challenge die, the reaction succeeds. Otherwise it fails. Okay, so it's just battling dice. Okay, got it. Okay, so... The nomad rolled 3, which is me, and they rolled 5. Oh no! Okay, so it failed. I'm gonna write down what I did, what I said to them and stuff in a moment. Yeah, so I don't have any modifiers, sadly, so I failed to intimidate these puny humans. Okay, so I'm like walking up. I'm you know, approaching the dudes, and I see that they're being kind of violent, or not violent, but kind of, you know, like they're coming at me like, like they're getting, like they're going, you want to go? Like, not with their words, but with their motions. They're like, you want to go? Because clearly, they're up to some no good business. Yeah, they're rowdy, you know, they're saying, trying to say, let's take this outside, etc., etc. And I just look at them and I just like, huh. And I do a little bit of a laugh and scoff at them. And I look them up and down and their outfits and their masks, and I realize that they're wearing these masks because they can't handle, you know, the harsh polluted atmosphere of the planet. And I without faltering, I walk up to them and I'm all like, let me think. I'm all like, fascinating masks you got there. Be ashamed if someone stronger and faster and more agile than you were to come up and snatch them off of your faces. I wonder how long it would take for your lungs to fill up with the stink air. With the stink air of this polluted planet. A minute, 2 minutes, you want to take that bet? And then they're like, yeah, we'll take that bet, and then they attack me. Okay, so I gotta roll on the stink air. You better not come near me if you don't want to smell tooth. No, that's not what I said. That's not what I said. I know, I'm cool. Okay, so up to them confidently and inquire about how long they could last breathing the stink air. I think it's because I said stink air. I do think that. Breathing the stink air. If some quick, agile, epic person were to take off their masks and rip them to shreds with their sharp, lizardy claws. I didn't say all that, but you know, that's how it played out in my head. Okay, so they failed because they were like, because I was like, you want to take that bet? And they were like, yeah. Okay, so let's see. So attack. Add attack modifiers from your equipment and any additional bonuses such as assets. Okay, I have a bunch of those. Add the attack modifier listed for your opponent, if any, and any additional bonuses. Okay. So I'll just roll my 2 die and then see what happens here. I have 1 challenge die to the challenge die on the first roll. Why? Why? Oh, because I failed, I guess, so they're getting a little bit of an advantage. Are you playing a Trendosha? No, I'm a what am I again? I'm a reptilian of some sort. That's what I was gonna say. I didn't, but I was gonna. I thought about it. If you take that mask off while you die, you ask? It'd be extremely painful, they say. Well, yeah. Yeah, I'm some kind of Ziploc or whatever. Okay. So I'm pretty sure I roll a die for them and a die for myself. So Nomad is me and then the challenger. Okay, so I rolled a 6, oh god, and they rolled a 2, so I think they're like kind of donezo. Let's see here. And I have stuff to add to it even. Tasks can happen in melee or at range, often specified by prompts. If not, you may choose how you fight whatever benefits you or feels narrowly appropriate. I think I probably would have fought them, you know, up close with my claws. I don't think I have my weapon out at this point because I'm kind of like... I parked in this like distant kind of hidden space intentionally because I was like, you know, not hoping to encounter any people or any beings at this juncture, right? So I don't think I really have my weapon at the ready. So I think I'm probably... realistically, even though the weapon does more damage, I think I would realistically attack them with my hands because I'm a ninja and whatnot. So... oh, I do have my concealed blade. Okay. So that's +3. +3. And it lowers the opponent's defense. So I'm adding my attack modifier, so I have 6 + 3, so that's 9. I'm just gonna write it down, just to keep track. And then, I don't think they had an attack modifier, but let me go back and look. Where was that? Wait, did I write something down about them? Okay, I did. Yes, they did. They had a +1. So they rolled I think it was a 3 or 2? They got a 2, so +1. So they only have a 3 attack at the end of the day. And then your equipment and assets may provide defense. Your opponent might also have 1 or more points of defense. Each point of defense allows an successful attack to be blocked once, avoiding the consequences of a failure. Repeat the attack roll. Oh, okay. So I successfully attacked them, but they can block it with their 1 defense. But since I have, I'm using my melee attack, which gives them less, minuses 1 of their hearts from them. Actually, they weren't able to avoid the attack, so... but there's something here about multiple opponents, so let me read it. If you're using the attack reaction on multiple opponents, resolve the attack against the weakest opponent first. Well, I don't know. I think they're both the same. Who's the weakest? And work your way up. Choose whether you kill them as a group, gaining a maximum of either -1 favor, or... No, 1 favor or 1 notoriety. Choose whether you spare or kill them. I can spare them. Okay, let's say okay, I'm a good gal. Here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I'm gonna spare 1 of them. So I approach the more scrawnier looking of the 2, the one that is no wait. I approach the more buff looking one of the 2, the one that is seems considerably less shaken by this encounter. Like they took on the fight, and this one guy is like, "It's I'm gonna be able to do this. I'm gonna be able to fight this gal." And then, and the other guy is like, "Maybe we shouldn't be doing this." So the other guy who's like clearly a little bit more nervous about it, I'm gonna leave them alone. But I leave them off to the side, and I swiftly, walk up to them. And since I have such a high roll and all, I'm gonna say that I used my what is it? I used my blade. I just cleanly... This is so violent, but I'm a criminal. I'm a bounty hunter. This is what I do. I cleanly... Jesus. I cleanly slice their throat. Ah! In one swift motion. And I just glance at the other one. And I'm sorry. And I tilt my head in one direction off to the side, indicating, get out of here. Get out of here. It's brutal, I know, I'm sorry. And I spare the other one all. I'm scared, I'm sorry. This is not the Amiya I know. I'm not playing as Amiya, I'm playing as Ivy Whoosh. And I say nothing personal, kid. No, I don't say anything, just wordlessly. I just nod my head to one side, indicating get out of here. And they do. And okay, so what do I get? I think that would give me notoriety, not favor necessarily. Although, actually, I don't know who these people were working for. Ivy has ice in her veins. She does. Really showing your true colors today? Stop it! I'm trying to be a cool Star Wars character. Don't make me feel bad. I spared the one guy. Listen, they challenged me. I tried to threaten them. No, maybe I should have... No, stop it. Maybe I should have just pulled the mask off. That seems even crueler though. At least this was a quick death. Oh god! How am I gonna live as myself? No! Do you guys hate me? That would be crueler. That's not the Amiya I knew. Stop! You actually mad at me? You actually hate me? I'm not cut out to be a... I'm not cut out to be a nomad. You gotta become your character. Yeah. It's okay to be a cool ninja. I'm not a cold-blooded killer, it's Ivy! It's all Ivy! Okay, Okay. I kill one. I'll spare myself the great details of my notes. I kill one and let the other go on their way. I don't have violence in my body, you guys. I don't have a violent in my body, I swear. When does Ivy stream asking for a friend? She doesn't! You hate her. She sucks. She's evil. She's not evil, she's just, you know, she's ruthless. She's a mercenary. She's a bounty hunter. Okay. No, I'm not writing it all down. No. Okay, well. Oh! Okay, so I spared one and I killed one. That's brutality, that was kind of... No! This is another universe Ami. This is not even Ami, okay? She's ruthless. She's not evil. Like, she doesn't kill for the sake of killing, but, you know, she'll have to do what she has to do, you know? Okay, so... Since I spared one and I killed one, what I can do is I can... Oh, you guys don't need to see my character sheet anymore, come to think about it. I can kind of, just hide that. Wow. She's not a good girl, you know, don't get me wrong. She's not a good gal. Hey. Whoa. I hear my kitties go. She's not a good gal. She considers letting them both go, but only one person's need to deliver a message. Yeah, well, the other one can tell the tale, you know. Okay, so let me give myself one favor and one notoriety. My first notoriety. I don't know if that's good or bad, to be honest, but... Alright, you guys, I'm gonna take a quick restroom break, and then we'll get on to the next phase, where I think I reached my destination. But then I have to, like, explore again, so we'll see what happens. I'm just gonna take a quick pee break. Please be, be members of the Red Moon Syndicate while I'm gone, whatever that means to you. I'll be right back. The Sith! I don't have any force powers. I just have ninja powers, you know? Okay, be right back. And I'm Amiya. Thank you for waiting, you guys. Appreciate it. Oh, it's hot in here. I need my AC sooner than later. Thank you, Turbo and Heart and Lazim and Lupus and Pine Night Set and Gento and Ronaldo for the blue super chats while I was gone. And thank you for being a member of the Red Moon Syndicate. Dawn is breaking. No! Isn't that a Twilight thing? Ninja powers are cooler than Sith powers. I don't know. I don't know if they are. It's cool because you do it with your hands, you know. Some say the moon is actually a Death Star. Oh my god. Red Moon standing by. I howled the Red Moon and transformed into something wild. Cute. Oh, thanks. No fair Lupus, I have to be a werewolf too. You guys can all be werewolves. Yeah, ninja werewolves. Let's sweep away the crumbs of that rotten empire about a vacuum. Wait, where do I plug it in? Is that like from Spaceballs? No one told me I have to sew all these Red Moon Syndicate patches onto my clothes when I join. I can do that for you. I'll set it up for you. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. You are cool. Glad you are here. What? Glad you guys are here. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for hanging in for the the TTRPG. I know they can be kind of slow to get started, but now we're in the action, and you get to see me roleplay as a weirdo. Dawn is breaking, the most common greeting among Mythic Dawn members. I see. Dawn is breaking. Dawn is breaking to you too. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, I'm roleplaying. Okay, I'm not really an evil. Yes, I'm roleplaying. I'm not really an evil, mercenary who would slit people's throats without a second thought. The character creation can be fun, yeah. It's just the reading of everything part that's a little bit of a womp womp. But okay. So now that I've done that, the next step is to, I believe. So let me go. Good night, Indecisive. coming. Let me go back to the kind of game loop. Oh, that's too far. Seeing you flex your imagination in TTRPG streams is always really cute and fun. Thank you! When you broke out into horse laughter 2 minutes after you first killed me off, I was nervously laughing. You're at least morally ambiguous, right? Me on me, real on me. I like to think that I'm you know, good, nice, like good. Nice, good. On the chaotic whatever, on the table of, you know, the chaotic, evil, chaotic, neutral, good, you know, all that stuff. I like to think that I'm nice, good. For being spicy. Yeah. Alright, so... So I got some notoriety. I don't think that helped me with, like, figuring out where my dude is, though. Okay, the hunt. When you completed the prompt, move on to destinations. Roll on the destination table and complete the prompt. It may ask you to roll for one destination. And then I return to exploration. Okay, cool. I try to be nice, good, you know. At least. And that's all you can, you know, ask is people, you know, try. Try to be nice, good. Nice. Destinations include simple markets, hidden dens, crash starships, military walkers, bustling spaceports, and capital cities. Roll for a destination, roll on the destination table. Opposite, find out where you will arrive. You get a brief description of the destination, which you'll use with the list on the planet profile to create a named location. You may have previously visited the destination, in which case the information will already be known. The prompt may ask you to roll for one or more destination events that occur in the locale or present a choice of activities, or you might run into trouble right away. Ooh, I could do an activity! All flavors of Amiya are good, especially ice cream. You succeed. Aw, give me a hug. Give me a hug, guys. Okay, I think your roleplay is really cute. It's fun to listen to. I like it. I like, you know, flexing that creative muscle. It's like writing, but it's not as hard, you know? Okay. So let me roll here. So roll for a destination, and then there might be an event. Okay. So I got a 6. You arrive at a fortified base or palace run by the controlling faction. Okay, well those are the people who hired me. So, well, one of them is anyway. Yeah, I'm hired by Red Moon. They are the controlling, you know, faction in this situation. And it says the controlling faction. So I think I'm okay. Resolve both. Gain 1 notoriety. If it's 4 or higher, a hostile guard approaches. Okay. Roll twice on the destination events table. I think I can successfully... What the heck? People yelling. I think I can successfully add a notoriety. I don't know. Notoriety is it good in the context of this game? I don't remember. I'm gonna look it up. Oh, they're like right outside. I'm hearing the lady and the guy have a conversation. I can't talk about slinging people's throats now. I'll become notorious. Yeah, but I'm not sure if that's good or bad in the context of this game. It's like reputation. You want to see respected. Well, there's notoriety and then there's favor. So I don't know. What are they saying? I don't want it. Nothing. No. I'm not gonna peek. No. There's notoriety and then there's favor, so I don't know. I need more information about notoriety. It happens when I kill. Like, I don't think it's a good thing. But I am a nomad, so maybe it kind of is. It's saying lose 1 notoriety or 1 favor if you flee from a confrontation. So I think it's like a good thing. Yeah, I guess it's a good thing. Okay, so right, let me go back to where I was. You don't want good things, you want evil things. I don't know if I want evil things. But yeah, I think in the context of this game where I'm like a mercenary, it's fine to be notorious. It's good and even. It's like your reputation. Make sure your neighbors know you are doing... No. I don't want them to like call the cops on me. It's just roleplay. It's just roleplay. Where was I? I was on destinations. Notorious AMI. Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to choose to gain 1 notoriety. I think. And then I won't have to do anything. I'm not sure why I'm gaining a notoriety, just being at a fortified basic palace run by the controlling faction. So I have to try and think of... There's this role-playing officer. I have to try and think of a reason. Why would that happen? Just to get a reputation. See, interestingly, if your notoriety is 4 higher, a hostile guard approaches. But that would be interesting because the controlling faction is the one that hired me, so maybe I could like talk my way out of it. But if they're hostile, you can only threaten or attack. So you see and are seen. Okay, yeah, I see. Okay, so here's what happens. I just killed. I don't want my neighbors to hear me. I just killed a guy, right? So maybe I have like some like evidence. Maybe I have like some evidence of that. Maybe I've got like a little bit of blood on me. Maybe, you know, a little bit of signs of a scuffle, something like that. So, in this case, I've arrived at the base. I am, you know, just taking a look at in Minecraft. To call the police. I'm just taking a look around to see what kind of people I'm working for here, because like this is not my home you know, planet. I just arrived here. I'm like unfamiliar. I heard of, you know, the Red Moon faction and stuff like that, but I haven't seen how they operate. So I'm looking around, and they are like a high skill criminal organization, so everything's pretty organized. It's almost as if it's like a business type of arrangement, type of situation, like an office type of situation. But obviously there's, you know, crazier goings on happening that I'm not able to see. But I'm walking through, making my way through, checking out the people that I'm working for, and they see me, and they see, you know, that I am not trying to cause a fuss or anything, but I have clearly just been in a scuffle with somebody, and came out on top. So everyone's looking at me like this girl's not joking. I don't like Minecraft. No, I don't want to say. I'll say in Minecraft. That's funny. They have sick days and a pension. Possibly. I'm assuming it's like a really like well organized like crime group. Like, I don't know. Those exist, right? Like in real life. Okay, so... Oh, I have to resolve both. Oh, God. Okay, so I get 1 notoriety, and then I have to roll twice on the destination events table. Okay. Roll twice. Oh, my God. Okay, so maybe all that stuff I said just now didn't happen. We'll see. Hi, Sea-Line. Okay, so how does rolling on the destination events work? Okay, so it works the same as the other situations. So, on the first die, I get a 5, so I'm going to 5, 6, and I get a 6. So, something about this place feels familiar. Like you've been here before. You wander aimlessly for a while. Oh, okay, interesting. Roll a die. I get a 5. It's a happy memory related to your origin. Gain 1 motivation. What familiar object or place do you spend some time interacting with? Alright, let me think here. So, I arrive at the Red Moon faction. What's the word? What did they say? Base? They said, fortified base or palace base to check out exactly who it is that I'm doing work for. It seems fairly open to, I don't know, to civilians somehow. I don't know why, but maybe it's outside. It's a fortified base, so how would I end up inside of it? It just says I arrive at it though, so maybe... What do I do? Exactly who I've taken a job on from. A bar or a cantina with shady stuff in the back. Okay, it could be that kind of thing. Yeah, it's not specific, so it could say it could be anything. It doesn't have to be a fortified base. Yeah, let's say that's a good idea actually. I arrive at a cantina. I'm gonna say cantina because it's clearly Star Wars. And upon entering, it's clear with the lack of civilian clientele that this is some kind of a front for another more sinister operation. There's a store in your neighborhood with a sign that just says computer and somehow stays in business with no customers. Yes, there are places like that. Cantina is invented by George Cantina Lucas. Well, I don't know. I've never heard of a cantina anywhere else. Is it not a George Lucas thing? It's like a canteen, but like with an O at the end. Like, I've heard of canteens, but not a cantina. Another more sinister operation where as I'm looking around, as I take a seat and am leisurely looking around, I notice the red moon insignia that some of the patrons have on. Revealing to me that my instinct was likely correct. They're a modern thing too in areas with big Latin population. It's just a bar basically. Oh, I've only ever heard canteen. Not nearly enough. There's food and eating. People are drinking and eating food. Correct. Some of the patrons are engaging in a leisurely game of Zapak. And others are eating some light appetizers. Having a spot of synthahol. No wait, that's Star Trek. Spot of is there a word for alcohol in the Star Wars universe? What alien food would my lizard self eat? Definitely bugs. Definitely bugs. And having a spot of Romulan ale. No, that's also Star Trek. Death juice. Hi, chicken bone and span. Clear Zapak, shouts one of them. This is apparently a good thing. Wait, I like that. Zapak. Shouts one of them. This is apparently a positive. A positive event. They just use normal alcohol names. Others are having... I'll just say having a drink. Others are having a drink. A strange arachnid-looking lady is absolutely destroying a plate of nachos while many small please cheer her on. Would you cheer me on? Oh, you got mozzarella sticks? Oh my god, I haven't had those in ages. My head's frozen! What is wrong with VTube Studio today? What is this? Some of the bar patrons are eating some crate jerky and then vomiting over. Ew, they seem to be enjoying themselves over. This is disgusting. Okay, I think I can fix this just by switching my models back again. Hold on. But you guys are gonna see the indecent. Nah, you guys are gonna see something indecent, so just just bear with me, okay? I don't know why this is happening. What a weird glitch. Okay. I'm back. You're almost totally encased in amber and you don't even notice. It's true. Now I understand how it can happen. The elegance, the poise, your head didn't move at all. I don't like it. It's freaky. They make up specific drinks is usually planet name, exotic, plant, alcohol type. Okay, let's I want to toggle fast this time because it's not right. It's not right. It's not accurate Star Wars tech if you don't need to smack it a couple times to get it to work. It's immersive. Nice morphing. Thank you so much. Okay. Yeah, I was quick with it. Others are having a drink. I'll just say having a drink. I don't want to think of drink names right now. That's not the point of this. One patron's plate of what's the Star Wars bug name that could exist of Grimblebugs. Grimblebugs. Scrimblebugs. Grubnacks. Grubnacks. They're having a glass of Greedo. He was turned into a smoothie. One patron's plate of Grubnacks looks particularly appetizing. But I stop my thoughts. Oh, maybe the memory can be related to food, to the bugs, because it's supposed to be, it's supposed to feel familiar, and then it's supposed to be a happy memory related to my origin. So, and I am a lizard, so 100% buckle juice. Woozle wazzles, jambalite. I start to drool when I see the locals downing small purple insects that look juicy and full of flavor. I get irrationally angry and I lash out at them because I'm the only one allowed to eat those little purple things. Hitchhiker's Guide had a gag about every civilization inventing a drink called gin and tonic because it is the best drink. Let's be honest. Blubshitos, Lordboy. Looks particularly appetizing. I'm lost in my thoughts for a moment, as I recall how my own mother prepared grubnacks back home with extra making up the most ridiculous words. Schlurb sauce. I am a lizard, so schlurb sauce, piz deck sauce. The bugs remind you of fond memories playing Frog Fractions. No. Yeah, mix sauce. Yeah, let's mix the freaking let's mix the we're gonna mix the cannons. Grand sauce. Yeah, mix sauce. Okay. Okay, so that's my fun happy memory. I was not with you until the flubba dubba sauce. Don't worry about it. I like sauce. I mean, not me, but Ivy likes sauce just like Ami does. Okay, now I'm supposed to do another roll. Right? On the destination. Yeah, roll twice on destination event stable. Roll. Okay, another 6 and a 4. Locals here are acting strange with glazed expressions. A low hum emanates from nearby building and you investigate. What? That doesn't make any sense. So I'm gonna leave the bar. Okay. Grubnax is giving off massive duck. energy. They like the pizza rolls for these bug aliens. Big trays of them from the oven to nom from. I don't know that these guys are bug aliens. I think I am. It's just like a delicious thing that everyone enjoys, but I especially enjoy them because they are bugs after all. Remember those things from Rick and Nope, never seen it. This is like evil Ami, so she likes sauce, but evil sauce, yeah. Aloham. Wait, what did I say? Aloham. Okay, so glazed expression means they're happy. I'm not so sure. Okay. Roll a die. Oh god. These are crazy events. Okay, I got a 3. Encounter a hostile with mystic powers. Okay, oh god. Encounter... okay. Locals are acting strange with glazed expressions. Aloham emanates from a nearby building. And I investigate. So yeah, as I'm sitting here and just enjoying drinking up the atmosphere, you know, thinking about home, thinking about my mom's grub necks that she made me with the extra yammic sauce that are so delicious. I'm kind of losing myself in this. I'm drooling a little bit, and as I drool and I zone out on my own, I start to tune out all the voices around me and just relax a little bit. And then when I do tune out those additional voices, my keen lizard lady ears are picking up on something else, something potentially sinister. You know, it's a low kind of droning, like bagpipe-esque kind of like. You know, and I wouldn't have heard it unless I had, you know, got into this kind of frenzied state where I was thinking of the delicious yammic sauce. It's from a different universe. Microwave's back. I was just describing what happens on the average Trot Day stream. Well, minus the hum, you know. So I stand up and it's kind of standing out to me now more than it was before. Like before I obviously didn't notice anything, but now that I realize it's there, it's kind of all I can hear. It's Microwave's back. No, Microwave was here yesterday, I think. Yeah, it's kind of all I can hear now, and it's like kind of driving me a little bit crazy. So I decide to go and investigate. And okay, a hostile with mystic powers and 2 guards. How are they creating the sound, and what happens when it stops? Okay, so I go to investigate, and God, a hostile encounter hostile with mystic powers to attack, and 2 guards. Wait, it says -1 attack. What does that mean? Oh, they get a minus roll from their dice? Interesting. -1 attack. Voice of God weapons, intergalactic 3-letter agencies are making targeted individual out of Ami. Maybe, I don't know. I've already decided that this is the Red Moon faction's place. So now I'm a little bit like, worried about interfering, I guess. But there is a person with mystic powers here. Which, you know, I'm not a fan of these Jedi folk, so I think I'm kind of like wrestling with that a little bit in my head. Let's see here. So I guess I put 2 and 2 together that they're somehow creating this noise because I see it's something. It looks like a kind of these Jedi folk. It looks like a little bit of a let's see here. Some kind of instrument. And it has like spokes. These wheels and spokes that are turning, but they're not turning because, you know, someone's cranking them at the crank or anything. They're turning on their own. And then I realized that I don't have any kind of sensitivity to these mystic powers that some people have, but the only way this can be happening is with somebody with those kind of powers making this happen. And it looks like the guards are, you know, they're trying to intervene in this because obviously they don't want the patrons of this bar, you know, they don't want the patrons of this bar. Yeah, it's like a music box. They don't want the patrons of this bar to be like glazed over and possibly under control of this mysterious guy. So I'm like thinking I can help, you know, and stop this because I don't like them Jedi folk. I don't like them Mystic Towers folk. And so I walk up to them and I'm trying to kind of help deal with the situation, but of course the Jedi, I'm just gonna call it Jedi. The Jedi is very, very hostile. Does not want to be interfered with whatever's going on here. They don't want it to stop. I guess something bad's probably gonna happen. So they're very you know, how do they react? They're very aggressive. They're acting very erratic because they were first having to deal with the guards and now they're having to deal with me. And now the guards are kind of looking at me like, why'd you have to come here and why'd you have to come here and interfere with the situation? You just made this like person more angry who has powers that we cannot possibly understand. And you're interfering with the situation. So they're kind of trying to get me to go away. And also the hostile is obviously aggravated. And surprised you're not affected, then hostile. Yeah. So surprised I'm not affected, exactly. I thought you were saying you're surprised I'm not affected. I don't know why I'm not affected. I guess. Oh? Am I back? My OBS disconnected. Am I back? Am I back? Am I back? Just a brief internet blip there. Sorry, guys. A disturbance in the force. Where did you guys leave off? What's the last thing you heard me say? I think I disconnected again. Am I back now? Back? Okay, good. What was the last thing you guys heard me say? I was talking about yeah, there was another blip. Something's going on with my internet. You okay? Okay, good. Yeah, what did you guys hear last? I was talking about how basically, the guards, like, obviously they are on this guy's side, but they're kind of upset with me for intervening, so... They're not working together, but they're both now hostile towards me, I guess. Alright, so... And then I have to say what happens when it stops. Okay, so I guess after I have my encounter with them... It doesn't say the guards are hostile, though. Is there a thing on the table for the guards, or am I just implying that they're hostile towards me? Oh, I wonder why I'm not affected? Yeah, I think they're just not expecting my species to be around. They're expecting it to be kind of the people in this red faction, because they're trying to maybe take control over this small, you know, this small establishment that is run by them, the Red Moon faction. And so they're irritated because they weren't expecting me to, you know, intervene, me who is not affected by these sounds. And maybe the guards are a little bit affected by these sounds too, so maybe that's why they're hostile towards me. If they're hostile, that could be part of it. I'm just trying to figure out, because it didn't say that the guards were hostile, so I'm trying to figure out if there's like a different section on here for guards specifically, or what. Because there's this table, right? Target lead hostile asset local. Yeah, I don't know if those count as a local or a hostile. I guess I'm going to assume that they count as hostile because it said that the other guy was hostile. So maybe let me read it again though and make sure that I am correctly interpreting this. Okay, so... where was that? Oh, I need to be on the destination table. Hi Jamal, you got a brekkie burrito? You just woke up. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Destination events. Strange with glazed expressions. Okay, it says a hostile with mystic towers and 2 guards. I guess they're also hostile. I would have to deduct. Okay, so So yeah, the guards are not necessarily on the side of this mystic power person, but they are kind of being affected by the sound too, and they're irritated with me for intervening. So I guess we fight. Okay, so now let me go and look at how battles work again. Is there a table of contents? There is, okay. Target, showdowns, attack. I guess it's showdowns? Nope, it's not showdowns. Where do you talk about how to battle? You guys still with me? You doing okay? Seemed like they were part of the hostiles. I assume they were guarding the mystic man, I guess. Yeah, I feel like that doesn't make sense for this story I've woven now, so I'm gonna kind of, you know, I'm gonna veto that a little bit. Attack, here we go. Okay, so Nomad and Challenge. So, I rolled a... Oh! I rolled a 1! Oh god. Still here, still with... Yeah, yay! Hi guys! Just checking. Just checking because of the internet, blip. So I rolled a 1, and, the opponent has a 6. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to roll for them all individually. No, it's not a roll call thing. I was just making sure I was not disconnected again. But thank you. Hi. Using the attack reaction with multiple phones, resolve the attack against the weakest opponent first, and work your way up. Choose whether you spare or kill them as a group. Okay. The Yamagsaw stuff is over. I'm now, you know, kind of confronting the person making this noise, which is causing people. I've established that they're clearly trying to like take control of this this bar, this establishment, and I'm not okay with that, so I'm intervening. Because I don't like Jedis, and also because it's gonna cause a problem for me because I'm working for the Red Moon faction, right? So it's gonna cause a problem for my bounty. But I didn't confront them hoping that, like, expecting that I would go attack them. I was just kind of investigating what was happening, and they attacked me because they were hostile. So I didn't go in there with the intention to, like, fight people. Let's see. Add attack modifiers from equipment and additional bonuses such as assets. Okay, so let's say I'm out of range, so I'm going to go ahead and add my extra attack to my roll of 1. Frick. I'm so dead, eh? So I have a +4 for the first roll and then +2 for subsequent ones. Okay, so at least that brings me up to a 5, but I still lose, unfortunately. So the guards do give -1 attack, and there's 2 of them now. So I guess they're just at their base roll. So 2 plus wait, what was it? So it's just, I'm not even taking the roll, like the attack of the guards into account. So I got a 1, and that's +4, so I still lose. Shoot! I have defense though. Right? I do. I have +1 heart. Because of either my hooded cowl, my mysterious insignia, or my padded armor. I'm guessing it's from my armor. A tough one. So yeah, I am going to block this attack. So I'm avoiding the consequence of that failure, and now I repeat the attack roll. Now let's see where we go. Like the idea of a music box cranking out force magic quite a bit. That could be some kind of rare artifact. But I know, right? I just kind of like made it up as I was going, but it sounds really cool. Okay, a 4 versus a 5, so I am still at range. Enough to use my rifle. Now I only have a +2 attack to it. because obviously I'm not like catching them off guard as much, I suppose. So that brings me up to a 6, and then the hostile is +2 attack, but the guards are with them, so that's -1 each. So they're just 5, so that's a success for me. I don't think they have any defense. At least it didn't list any defense, right? So I think I can destroy them now. Destroy! Destroy! So, if using the attacker action multiple wounds, resolve the attack against the weakest opponent first. Okay, so I guess that would be one of the guards, and work your way up. Choose whether you spare or kill them as a group, gaining a maximum of either 1 favor or 1 notoriety. Okay. So, I'm gonna spare both of the guards because my suspicion is that, I suspect that once I get rid of this person who is this mystic magic person who's doing this music box situation, I suspect once I deal with them, the guards are gonna be back to normal because they have the same kind of like glazed expression as the other people in the bar do. So I'm gonna spare them, and I'm just gonna go right for the Deadeye dude. I'm gonna kill that dude, which gives me a notoriety. The mystic monkey magic person. No, I'm not going nuclear mode. I'm sparing them. So, and then the rest of the prompt was what happens when the music stops. So, just gonna go back down to the prompt. Make sure I'm not missing anything about it. Okay, so yeah, the glazed expressions. So after creating the sound and what happens when it stops. So let's see. So I engaged. So let me write the whole story out now. So as I described earlier, I'm hearing this sound, and now it's kind of the only thing I can hear now that I've noticed it. Oh, buddy. Thanks, Notepad. I brought up like an about window about Notepad accidentally with hotkeys. I lose focus thinking about Grubnacks, and I start hearing droning, humming noise. And now that I've noticed it, it's all I can really hear. And as I'm looking around, I see some of the patrons of the bar are being affected by, I suspect, being affected by this noise. It looks like they're a little off, a little intoxicated, despite some of them not appearing to have had any kind of a drink. The noise is driving me nuts, so I try and figure out where it's coming from. I go out and I see the mystic, what was it? The mystic powers dude. I'm just gonna say it, a Jedi. Their blades stop the mod sticks. Thank God the evil space wizard to complete the brown note ritual. I see a Jedi operating a music box, but not using their hands, using their mind tricks as Jedi do. And the two guards are confronting them, and the Force and it looks like attempting to stop this situation, but they're also being affected by this noise. The entire party notices me there and become and they attack me. And they attack. And attack. So let's see here. The entire party notices me there and attacks. Catching them off guard. I know I have an upper hand. I quickly dodge. I quickly. What do I do? Let's say I resist some kind of, I'm actually skittish. I'm not really like fortified in my mind. I'm thinking I resist some kind of Jedi attack, but well, let's say one of the guards attacked me instead, because that's easier. I quickly dodge a blaster shot from one of the guards and take my chance to shoot at the Jedi who I suspect is responsible for the noise. Hoping that once it stops, the guards will go back to their normal selves and not want to fight me. So I spared them, and then I wait. Do I get more notoriety? Do I get more favor because I'm sparing the guards? I think I do, right? Let me look. Let me look at the attack section again. Bam, 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 bam. Oh yeah, so I get 2 favor. Or maybe just 1. I don't know if it makes sense to treat them as like 2 separate entities, the guards, so... Because they share a... Well, no, I didn't treat them as if they shared a... Well, whatever. On my throat, you guys. And not want to fight me. And... I'm correct. In one fell... rifle shot. The Jedi is Hello? No, it's not Neil, it's my internet. There's something wrong with my internet today. This time, for once, it's me. Hi! Last words for the Jedi is decommissioned, I said. And him and the box fall to the ground. The guards seem to be fine now and run off, presumably to report this incident to their superior. Which is hopefully what gives me the favor, right? Oh my god. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what's going on with my internet. Okay, so... I got the favor, I got a notoriety, and I un-Jedi'd him. They don't arrest him or not. I mean, he's dead. I decommissioned him. They don't arrest him, no. I shot the dude. The Jedi is sabotaging our connection! I knew it. They didn't want me to tell this story. Well, I mean, they're probably gonna send someone to take care of the body, but I guess they better figure that, like, maybe they probably figured that maybe this is part of some, bigger plan to gain control of this this establishment, this like outpost or whatever. So they wanna let their superiors know right away, right? Okay, so now. So I've been doing this a couple times. I've explored. I've gotten to a destination. Now I'm curious. I know I'm supposed to repeat these, but I'm curious what triggers like finding the person involved. Is it one of the destination events that does it, or the exploration events? I don't know. So let's look at the progression. When your notoriety reaches a certain threshold, it will change the results of the exploration. Okay, blah blah blah. Hostile guards and aggrieved factions might start to apply pressure when you try and enter destinations and begin to encounter leads. People you manage to hunt down on... Okay, so I think it's part of the exploration, or... It could be both. It could be both. It's part of the exploration or the destination stuff. Right? Let me look. Let's see. Destinations. I just want to see like a sample. Okay, yeah, some of them have you can recruit people. Some of them have lose 1 motivation. Bad blood, they attack, gain 1 fever. How do I get leads? Hi Star Brothers and Maggie Loon. To create a lead, first roll for a showdown. Okay, showdowns. Like any good film, keep confrontations to happen somewhere memorable. You're growing reputation on this planet means you're courting. Okay, before you create a leader, tag out roll 1 of these second setting table. Maybe count them. Require your story. Inspire your story and provide further jeopardy, intense conversations, and desperate combat. How do I get to this stage though? Searching. Some destinations will give you the option to search for someone. Oh, okay. So it depends on the destination. Let's see. Speak with the locals, speak with the local, and then rest. Search for anyone who might know your target. Okay, I see. Okay, I got it. Okay, now we're going back to exploration. So... I'm gonna roll again. My throat is starting to give out, Buckles. I'm all spicy in the throat. I might have to stop soon, and then we can probably continue this next week. But let's do 1 more event at least. 6 and 2. Okay, so... Nothing eventful happens. Oh! Nice. Gain 1 motivation. Okay, and then roll a die. Motivation, and then roll a die. Event complete! Yay! Yeah, so we can pick it up again next week, because I'm really enjoying this now that I'm like understanding kind of the flow and loop of the game. I'm having a lot of fun. Lots of reading, talking, and explaining these. Gotta get the spider some tea. Yeah, I should really. I don't know what's a good way to deal with it, because I think this happens every TTRPG stream. We aren't as wistfully about that one Grubnax flavor. Still Grubnax stuff. Remember, Amiya, the game Star Gladiator from Capcom was originally going to be a Star Wars game. Really? Oh my god, I gotta play it. Okay. So, peaceful local activities, but okay, so I can do some stuff. Okay. Oh my god. I have plenty of throat coat, yeah. Event nap sounds good. I don't think I can nap. I want to do a peaceful activity, so hopefully that's what I roll for. No, I got a 5. What dangerous terrain do you successfully navigate? Okay, so, that sounds eventful to me, but... terrain. So, we're on like an industrial kind of planet, right? So, let's see. What happens in places where there's industry? As I move on, hoping to encounter someone who may be connected to my target. I instead encounter a dozen anthills. No, it's industrial. So what exists in industrial places, you guys? Obviously, there's like factories, warehouses, things like that. Potentially pollution could be another obstacle. It was kind of already an obstacle. I made it one earlier, but foundries. What's a foundry? Scaffoldings, big trucks, asbestos mines. Maybe I encounter a mine and there's some sort of I don't know. Concrete machinery and fences. Foundry processes molten metal. Oh, that does sound scary. Ooh, acid. You also encounter caustic chemical. But yeah, I'm thinking acid is a good one. Maybe not like straight up acid, because it's like what would they use that for? But let's say maybe a mine where they're mining some kind of hazardous material, not asbestos. A broken glass factory. You find a mine and then you can craft. Oh, a dock by the ocean. Yeah, that could be like things bringing in materials. I don't know how that would be like dangerous though necessarily. You get in a situation where you have to mine and you have to craft. And then I craft a... Okay, yeah, let's do that. I instead encounter a mine. Let's just start with a mine. It looks to be in commission still. And I reckon that there may be some locals working in here that I can... The yogurt mine! The cheese caves. No spider milk. No. That I can speak to and gather some information from. I enter and as I'm going deeper into the mine where it appears that most of the active work is being done, I'm disappointed to see that the sounds I was hearing were not that of workers in their steadfast pursuit of materials, but instead deposits. What kind of a deposit of something in a mine would make noise though? Probably nothing, right? Unless it's like bubbling and going like it's acid of some kind. Deposits of... Could be humming crystals. Exploding pop rocks! Let's come up with a cool name for those. Yeah, let's say it's some kind of exploding crystal. Something... We need something that's like... It's like, we need something in the veins of like unobtainium, you know, something stupid sounding like that. Chaos emeralds. The pop rock mine. Argent crystals, is that a real thing? Exploding crystals. Star Wars. Maybe it exists already. I'm just gonna look. All that's coming up is kyber crystals. Poppy bubbly. No chaos emeralds. Okay, chaos emeralds. No, that's so stupid. An aquarium. Like Needler from Halo. Okay, deposits of chaos emeralds. What I know to be chaos emeralds. In some jurisdictions known as unorganized gems. Unorganized or disordered gems. Highly volatile and dangerous. I knew that one wrong move could mean disaster for my somewhat delicate lizardy composition. So I act quickly. I see a small space I see a small area on one side of the mine where no crystals lie. I think I may be able to make my way back out of the mine unharmed if I can traverse it. How did I get in here in the first place? It was a miracle that nothing exploded on my way in. I must have the luck of what's God called in Star Wars? The luck of the Irish. You just fell into a hole that on mine entrance. I just fell. The luck of the Force. The Force on my side today. I quickly jury rig a grappling hook. This is the crafting portion. Jury rig a grappling hook using some This is an insanely stupid thing to be happening in this story. Grapple hooky, paperclip, and a string using some cable that was lying around. And some scrap. Cuter. Dude, since all the Star Wars I quickly melt it with my fiery lizard breath. The power that I have. I crafted my fist and steel and maybe even flint. And I take a deep breath, hoping my aim is true on this day. I throw it to the other side of the... I throw it towards the mine opening. And carefully, but deftly, pull myself to safety. Oh my goodness. Quickly fashioning a grappling hook out of nothing but a rope and a grappling hook. But deftly. Yay! Oh my god, that was so lame. What a lame story. Okay. Let me save this so we can use it for next time. Star Wars TTRPG. How can I save this form that I filled out? I guess I'll probably just have to take a screenshot. You should get some diamonds out of the mine. Listen, they don't tell me that I get to take anything, unfortunately. Actually, I can just save this, right? I think. Let me see if it saves filled. Okay, it does. All good. That someone escapes a cave of volatile chaos. I forgot that's what I called them. All thanks to the Force. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if the Force is involved. I'm no Force user, you know. I'm just a humble assassin. Welcome to my mine. We're mining out. No, we're mining Chaos Emeralds. Exploding Chaos Emeralds, highly explosive. Alright, I guess let's leave it there for now. And didn't get too far, but we can definitely come back to this next week. Because my voice is suffering a little bit. Legally distinct the movement. What is that? My throat is a little bit worse for wear at the moment. As it happens with most of these TTRPG streams. So apologies that we couldn't get further, but I'm gonna put this on the schedule for next week right now so that I don't forget, as I sometimes do. Thanks for the headphones, guys. TTRPG Notorious. Yeah, a good start. We got our bearings about us. It's only a matter of time until one of our encounters leads to a lead. Character creation is fun, takes up its own part. Now we got the rest of the story. Yeah, so I know there's some other TTRPGs. Most of them actually I've not fully finished in the past. So we'll definitely come back to this one next week. I got it on the schedule. I got it on the calendar. So we're good. Okay. I love this music, by the way. This is from an apparently unreleased Star Wars game, Outlaws, maybe. Apparently it's not out yet, but the music for it is. And by the way, this background that's behind me, this is from an unreleased game. I think the game got canceled. I don't remember what it was called, but it's some concept art from an unreleased, canceled Star Wars game. Outlaws is a recent game. Okay, so it's come out recently, so it has been released. Oh yes, thank you guys so much for coming. Okay. Also, this is perfect timing. Okay, because my Millennium Falcon playset was delivered this morning. So tomorrow is the Millennium Falcon playset stream, and I'll be able to do that. And there will be also a little bit of grab bag. I'm gonna try and get the excuse me. I'm also gonna try and get the what is it? The PC98 game going on my PC98, so we can try that out, and then also the MSX game, and then if there's time we'll do some Flash games. I think the Millennium Falcon playset thing is pretty short from what I've seen, so it's just like more like an interactive movie experience. Yeah, well, I mean, Amazon did say it would be delivered today, and it was, so I could have, if it was like ended up being like a day early, I could have rescheduled the stream. Probably should have put it on Sunday anyway, just to be safe. But yeah, that was a spur of the moment thing. But yeah, that will be tomorrow. I'll make sure when I set it all up on my Star Wars 1313. That's the one. That's the one. I'll make sure that when I set it all up on my keyboard, I'll take a picture for you guys and show you what the setup looks like. Short but extremely high, definitely high quality. It's like I'm pretty sure it's like an FMV game. I don't even know if it's that much of a game, but alright guys, I will see you guys tomorrow for that. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Thank you so much for coming today. I always have fun doing these TTRPG streams. It's fun to like explore different systems and to get a little bit of the writing muscle flexed, even if we don't get super far in some of them. So I intend to try and, I haven't done one in a while, but I intend to try and bring these back more semi-regularly, because it's just fun. It's just fun to do, and I want it to be an ongoing cool series that people really look forward to, and that people kind of know me for, you know. It'd be awesome. Yeah. All right. Sound good? So if you're just here for the first time from this stream, next week I'm going to be continuing this TTRPG on TTRPG Thursday, but otherwise I have a lot of fun Star Wars, I almost said Star Trek, Star Wars stuff coming for the rest of this week. So it's gonna be a fun rest of the week, over halfway through Star Wars week at this point. Well, no, we're halfway through because I started on Tuesday. So yeah, let's have a good rest of the week. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you to all my regulars and irregulars and everyone who stopped by for the first time. Thanks so much for giving me a chance. And thank you to all the VOD watchers and VOD commenters and chatters and lurkers and Dreamweavers and Buckles Inspirelings and everybody who donated and renewed their memberships today. I will see you guys tomorrow for Millennium Falcon playset plus PC and Flash game grab bag. Well, not even PC game, like other home PCs, non-Windows home PC Star Wars games tomorrow as well. Okay, guys. Thank you. Otsukare-sama. Oyasumiya. Bye bye. Go sit in my cover. Okay. Bye bye.